Good morning. It's a Saturday. We get your breakfast ready, get your cereal ready, whatever you're gonna have, because we're about to start the rewind. Let's go, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the rewind. Me and Nzo are ready to go. How are you feeling today, man? It's been a couple of Saturdays since we've done this, so you still remember how to do all this stuff?
Luckily, I don't have to do it this week, so it's up to you, not me. But I feel good, man. It's good to be back. Missed you guys for sure.
Dude, I was thinking about this today, and it's not nostalgia, but it's just as you start to do things, you start to recognize how much you enjoy doing this stuff that has a legacy as you're doing it. And honestly, the legacy really starts with you guys coming in, talking to us, having these conversations, because I was at a point sometimes in my life where you don't have anyone to discuss these things with, these topics with.
Right. Absolutely.
And you search for that, and you search for a community that kind of allows you to have these conversations, to have these thoughts, and it's awesome. I just want to say thank you first to Nzo, because he came up with this whole concept. So I thought this was awesome that he did this. And I thank you guys for coming in and watching with us and talking with us and having these comments. And you guys are awesome, all of you.
Well, definitely, I want to say thank you to the chat, obviously, because you guys you guys doing the rewind. Listen, the 2 weeks was my fault, birthday, then wifey's birthday, so we couldn't do it. But we are back now, and appreciate Bryon for doing this with me, because I was like, I want to do a show, and I said, Bryon, you want to do it? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I couldn't have a better co-host, to be honest with you.
No, honestly, guys, it's just the highlight of my Saturday. It's the beginning of the Saturday. Like, literally everything I do is preparing for this on Saturdays, because it's just that much fun. You guys are awesome, and thank you. So
absolutely.
Before we get started, let's get into your comments, because you guys are awesome. Got Fernando in the building. What's good, fellas?
What up?
He said he saw Evil Dead burn last night, and it's fire. You're like the
really
told me it's fire.
I'm an Evil Dead fan. Bryon's not. I'm an Evil Dead fan.
Do I look like this face like Evil Dead?
I love the Evil Dead, so I'm gonna see it definitely.
Bro, I'm gonna go see Moana. He can go see Evil Dead. I'll go see Dwayne Johnson in the terrible ass wig. It's all right.
Oh my gosh, people are trashing that movie though.
I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. It's soulless. I hear that they're just gonna copy and paste on a lot of things, but if they didn't, wouldn't people be pissed off too?
100%. That's the problem that I have, right? It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you do an exact copy, oh, we've seen this already. And then if you change it, it's like, oh, why did you change the movie? So
100%. And I'm one of those people that did it, because like when Lion King came out live action, I was pissed. They changed to get the hyenas more credit. They had it all for the female pride and changed it up because of Beyonce being there. I was pissed off. I didn't. It was a coming of age movie for a boy, and they just trying to make it work for today, and I was pissed off.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. And a lot of people, I liked The Lion King. I thought it was pretty good, but a lot of people are like, nah, F this movie, pretty much,
I think what it is when you grow up and you experience something, when you're younger, it has a special place in your heart for you.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was for The Lion King for me and for a lot of people. Like, this is my favorite movie of all time. So there's nothing you can do that's going to make it great. We're always going to complain about this, and I thought that's what happened with that one. And I said all that, but it made $1 billion.
Yeah, 100%. And Moana probably will too, right? We'll see, but it'll probably make that big bank of money. So
I guarantee it will make more domestically this weekend than Supergirl does in its entire life.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
And I think Supergirl, I don't think it was horrible. I said it again. I don't think it was horrible. I think they just didn't cut it well, and they made some bad decisions. But it's not a bad movie. It's not terrible movie. Moana, I'm here, is terrible. It's going to make killer money.
Yeah, well, Me and you on a different boat because I think Supergirl is terrible. Terrible. I am not watching that movie ever again. I'm good.
I don't know if I have a need to watch it ever again, so I can't disagree with that. But I don't think it was terrible. I just think it was cut poorly. Really,
It
there's scenes
was.
that were just cut and it just didn't make sense and didn't feel cohesive. So they did a bad
Right.
job.
Mm-hmm.
It was good for us. I saw Evil Burn last night, and it was fire. Every single movie from this horror franchise has been consistently very good. Well, yeah, he's right. I don't do horror.
I wasn't a fan of the remake, the remake that they came out a couple years ago. I wasn't a big fan of that one, so I hope this is better.
Fernando says Spider-Man Brand New Day is on track to make almost $200 million on its opening weekend.
100%.
Bigger numbers. Domestically, yeah. I've heard bigger. Yeah. I think we're going worldwide. We're going to get out of that first weekend and we're going to be like, worldwide, it's at $485 million. Could be half a bill first weekend.
100%. Ain't nobody doubting Spider-Man making money. Let's just put it that way. They're making bank.
I came downstairs today. My kids were downstairs making breakfast and watching Spider-Man Far From Home.
Nice.
And I was sitting there watching. I'm like, yeah, this is a good ass movie. Like, you know, like they don't make mistakes with Spider-Man, and I think this is going to be one of those. I think it's going to be a better movie. Spider-Man's going to be a better movie than even Doomsday, and we'll talk about why.
But yeah, what we're hearing about Doomsday, it just might be.
You know, it's funny because there's people that have been saying that, you know, this Doomsday's not going to be good. I'm like, oh, it's going to be good, and watch it not be good.
You know. That'll suck.
Spoiler Kids, good morning, everyone. I forgot to mention yesterday that in the initial Xmen 97 episode 4 discussion that the Watcher is in the nightline skyline of Egypt before the episode goes to the end credits.
Really?
Is and one of the statues that that he's kind of carrying.
And Sabinur,
Sabinur is carrying up is Khonshu.
Really? Oh shit! I didn't notice that.
So I thought that was cool. The Watchers episode, yep, got you there. Evil Dead Wrath is going to be a prequel. Really?
Interesting.
I'm excited about the T2 Judgment Day limited series release next month. Dude, anything with Terminator T2, I think is one of the top 10 greatest movies I've ever made.
100%. 100%. There's no doubt.
It holds up time after time after time. And yeah, anything that they want to re-release and physical media, because you know that see what Sony's trying to do. Sony's getting rid of all the damn physical media and all this stuff. They're not giving you video games anymore. They're not allowing you to have it. After 3 years, it could go away. Has to be a time when we stand up and want our physical media, let people know we want our physical media, and you need to go get it. You need to go grab DVD players, Blu-ray players, 4K players, because they're going to be gone.
You see, people are losing their minds about this, and I don't know if you guys remember. I warned you guys. I said, "Yo, physical media soon is going to be disappearing," and this is how it starts. Starts with PlayStation. Xbox is going to be next. Nintendo Switch has already got rid of physical media because when you buy their games, they give you a little code, but you got to download, right?
Yep.
What do you think comes after the video games? DVDs, Blu-rays, and all of that stuff next. You know what I mean? So if you love your media, you better start purchasing it now.
Well, here's the problem with movies. Sony is probably the biggest producer of actual movies. You know, when we have Blu-rays and they're the ones that do all that stuff. Distribution. So if they're not doing it with video games, you know, movies is right down the road. It's
100%.
You're not going to have movies. We already don't have books. You know, we already don't have video games now. So what's going to happen? This is going to become a problem. You better grab your physical media as soon as you can now.
100%. And the fact that you don't own it anymore, that's a huge problem, because what PlayStation did was dirty. They took off a bunch of things off of their network, their servers, right, that people bought and owned, and now they can't access those videos anymore. That's dirty.
It is. It is a problem. The collector says, Bryon and Nzo, I went to saw Supergirl yesterday. I actually enjoyed it. I'm not going to say I enjoyed it.
I knew you were gonna enjoy Collector. You enjoyed Dune and House of Dragons, so I understand that. I knew that.
Dune is
100%.
not. We can talk about Dune. Dune is
Kaka.
you got. You don't. If you know the story, it's problematic. People are going to be really pissed off. Really pissed off. I'll talk about that later today, but it's gonna. You think you love it? Oh, I love it so much. You're gonna be so upset when you see who the real villain of Dune is.
Kaka.
Yeah. And today I'm starting my Christopher trilogy, and I will be watching every movie of his leading up to Thursday. I will be watching 2 movies a day and reviewing 2 movies. Okay.
Odyssey's getting good reviews, so
Yeah, but you see all the backlash still from all the
all the stuff they did.
all stuff is coming back. So, but I think they have the right people in it. Matt Damon is a perfect person to be a lead because you've seen him do it. You know, he's carried franchises just by himself. He's so likable.
Absolutely. 100%.
The Dune trilogy parts 1 and 2 alone are sitting at $1.2 billion. So 1 and 2 are $1.2 billion. So you're telling me 3 is going to make it to $1 billion on
the same month as same day as Doomsday?
It's not. You know, like even with all the IMAX screens, and you know, I'm the $1 billion. Like this is going to be $1 billion. You know, that's not going to make it. It's going to lose. It's going to stop about 750, between 750 and 8. It's stopping.
I could see that.
So there's a report that Storm is going to get a huge role in Black Panther 3.
Fernando, I've been trying to get that as a topic, but Bryan didn't want to do it.
I refuse to talk about because until T'Challa is with Storm, they just look. You're not going to like if I want Kool-Aid and you like my parents to try to give me Flavor Aid, I'm gonna tell the difference. Don't give me Tucson and tell me he's T'Challa. No. Don't try to sneak that past me.
We're gonna have the wedding with Tucson and
I would be so angry. Oh, the shit. I would throw things. I'm objecting. You guys remember A Different World?
Yeah.
Dwayne?
Yes.
So will you help me stand up in the middle of it, objecting right there? They want to hold me back.
Oh my God, hilarious.
Toy Story 5 should cross $800 million mark by the end of the business day today. Yes.
Damn.
Week 3, $800 million. And Michael is going to be at that billion. We called it. We told you.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And Ike Jones.
Yesterday, I picked up from the store a disc replay. Called it disc replay for $4.99. This Is It, Michael Jackson. Dude, I love This Is It.
Me too.
You know, it reminds me though. I was supposed to go to that damn concert in England, and you know, he passed away right before it. So that pisses me off. But,
facts.
Dude, I'll do this with Michael Jackson all day.
Yep.
She's supposedly going to be a Wakandan, and her mutation is going to be a secret. That I don't want. Why would you just make
I don't like that either.
No. Yeah. What the all right, look, I'm just gonna look. I appreciate you, Fernando, but the stuff that we will never get to a topic if I start opening up that. Oh man, the anger! I'll start this anger. I'll be and another thing. What's up, Eli? Say hi.
What up, Eli?
Yes. Collector says I'm seeing Odyssey on Thursday at 2:30. Dude, you're doing that early. Okay, I see you. And the critics are giving it outstanding reviews. They're calling it as good as Lord of the Rings trilogy, and it's breathtaking as Lawrence of Arabia and films like that. Charleston Heston. I have problems with Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with all of that. Oh, it's as good as this movie and that movie. I'll wait till I see it.
So are we playing the Doom Part 3 trailer to torture Nzo? I've been watching this 7 times. So
yeah,
we're going to talk about it. But I'm telling you this, Collector. When I talk about where we're going to go in that movie, you're going to be pissed. You're not going to like it. I'm telling you, the guy that you think that is the good guy is the villain. Just straight up, he's the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see Doom Part 3 trailer on the thumbnail. Yes, we're gonna have that at the end. I'm gonna do it at the end so I'm not torturing Anzo too.
Yeah, I'll pass out by the time he puts it on. If he does it early, I'll be sleeping, guys. So you don't want to do that, right? I don't want to be snoring on stream and stuff or nothing like that. So yeah, it's better we wait.
Out of sheer curiosity, I checked all the theaters in my area. How are the Odyssey sales going? They're doing quite well here. Mine, it's sold out. So they have a Wednesday and a Thursday show. All that's sold out. Friday, most of the big screens are sold out too. It's going to make a lot of money. I don't know if I think it's $1 billion, but I think it's going to make a lot of money, especially opening weekend.
Yeah, it's going to make a lot.
I think the thing that hurts it is going to be Spider-Man.
Absolutely. Spider-Man comes out the 30th, right?
30th, yeah. My ticket's on the 29th, I think it is.
I think mine too, yeah.
So, but you only have 2 weeks of doing it for, and I think that might hurt it a little bit.
Absolutely. 100%.
This is my movie theater that I'm going to. Is still pretty empty for the Odyssey, but I looked at the next show times. It's like 5:30 and it's completely sold out. Anything for it during the dinner section is going to be pretty much sold out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been hearing the IMAX 70 millimeters showing is sold out for the next 4 weeks. Like no one's been able to get tickets. So they just opened one not too far, right in between where I and Tank live. So we're probably gonna get together and watch on 70 millimeter just because it's supposed to be a beautiful showing of it.
Man, I'm looking at mine for Friday for Odyssey.
Mm-hmm. Is it empty?
It's 10 o'clock. There's not one sick ticket sold.
Really?
Not one.
Dude.
So, okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2. No, I don't know if those are. No, those are probably seats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try and get it there.
Yeah. Wow, it's empty.
Yeah, it's empty. Damn. That's the 2 o'clock. This is the 10 o'clock.
Why is it 10 o'clock?
Completely empty.
Yeah. You would think that's. Hold on, I'm gonna show you mine if I can pull it up.
Wow, that's crazy.
But there's a big backlash for Dolan. I mean, right now, so I'm not
surprised. For the race bending and stuff like that. You mean?
Yep. Which I understand. So that's not accurate. Well, how accurate do you really want to talk about things? 100%. Do you know where that place is? Do you understand how many Africans were actually there? That's probably more realistic than you want to admit. So people that say that piss me off. Like you really don't know
like
history.
Fucking, the black people didn't exist in these times. You know what I mean? Like, there's a black person there? Like, really? Like, okay, yes, we did exist, guys. We didn't just come out of nowhere.
And that Egypt wasn't like full of black people.
White. I
know.
Yeah.
And we were like literally right there. It's the Mediterranean. It's not the fucking
100%
Atlantic Ocean.
100%.
The trades between Athens and all that stuff was all the time. So people just bother me.
Trying to get this damn camera to at least be on your level the same way, and the automatic just keeps bringing me back up.
Fernando says very pumped about the announcement of Naruto live action movie is going to be fire. Dope.
I don't give no damn about Naruto. What are we doing here?
Everyone knows about Naruto, man. Because the only problem I have is that the fucking story is fucking long as hell. That's going to be the only thing. Same here, Fernando. I am pumped that Naruto live action as long as they don't destroy it, which is going to be hard. I don't know how easy it is to do like One Piece. One Piece is really good. It's hard doing those type of things.
And you said Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of ruined it towards the end, right?
Oh my, yeah. I think the last 3 or 4 episodes ruined Ba Sing Se. Did a terrible job with Toph. Did a terrible job with their relationships. They did a really, really bad job the last 3 or 4 episodes.
Wow.
And I was so excited. I was like, oh man, this is not bad. This is okay. And then bruh. Yeah, Mama Bear in the
Mama
building.
Bear, what's up?
All right, so now we got her. I could go faster now. I had my breakfast and 2 cups of coffee. Wow, not me. Miss both of you guys. I'm here. I kept on messaging Nzo.
yeah, it's okay.
This is my favorite thing about Saturdays, having the show, man. You guys are awesome, man. Collector, I appreciate
Facts,
that.
100%.
Mama Bear says, we saw Minions last night. Ugh. I want to know what you thought of it. She said, I thought Minions was fun. Lots of classic movie references.
I know you didn't like it, so.
I didn't like it. My kids didn't like it. They asked to go. They asked to leave.
Really?
My daughter said, can we go?
Wow.
Yeah. And I think what it was is that they didn't understand how it connected to the other Minions movies before. Because it kind of didn't make sense. And then, they had the end credit with Gru. And then, so if it is Gru there, then why the hell is, what's going on with this? It doesn't always coincide. So I understand. And just getting tired of it, I guess. I guess they're getting tired of it.
Will it make money?
I don't think it gets past $500,000. $500 million. I don't think so.
Ooh, okay.
So Disney did a good thing with Moana, better than cartoon version. Wow.
Really, Eli? I'm hearing a lot of bad talk about that, so that's interesting.
I'm looking at my Odyssey. It is packed. It is totally packed. There's not one.
Really?
Yeah, for mine. Yeah. Very excited about Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bale, and Adam Driver getting cast for Heat 2. It's going to be amazing. It's another movie when you're trying to do
a remake to what we already have and stuff. Yeah, you got to be careful with that,
I agree. So Lion King sucked. Little Mermaid sucked. Moana and Aladdin are best live action versions. I thought Aladdin was awesome, but I think the best one is Jungle Book.
Me too.
So here's the hoping that it's not another live action Dragon Ball situation. Look, Dragon Ball Broly wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Every so often you get a good Dragon Ball Z one, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Nzo, we agree about something. I like Lion King live action too. You guys like all the stuff that they tell you you're supposed to like. I can't. I just
wait. Who's you guys?
You.
No, not me. Not me. You guys like everything. Not me. I'm Darth Kaka.
I try not to poo-poo on stuff, but
mm-hmm.
some things I'm just like, come on, listen to this. I said, how was Minions, my bear? Yes, I heard it was trash. What's up? No worries. I'm here. What's up, she? So talking about how bad Doomsday might be. Yeah. She's the one who hopes it's horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Of course. Figures.
He's like, he doesn't want anything to do with it. So I like Supergirl better than Marvel's movies that came out a few years ago.
Depends on which movies, though.
I mean, was it better than Guardians?
No.
I mean, I don't think it's better than any of the 3 Guardians. I don't think it's better than. I mean, seeing you better than Eternals. Eternals wasn't even a movie to me. I feel like it was an art house thing. They didn't care about the actual story. It was more about the beautiful landscape and how it looks and all that stuff. So it didn't feel like it fit the same. I think there's better Marvel movies than that. I mean, it's gonna make the same amount of money as the Marvels.
Pretty much. I think it might be slightly better than Thunderbolts. You know what I mean? Because I didn't like Thunderbolts either. But we're talking about movies that I'll never watch again anyway. So it's on that list,
I mean, I probably like Captain. I like Captain America a lot more. I like that one. So.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Monique says, "What's up? How you doing?"
What's up, Monique?
Said rumor Florence Pugh will have a solo project before Doomsday release.
Yeah, there's something that I just seen this morning on X with Kevin Feige. First he unveiled the Doomsday, I think, poster, and then he was talking about Florence Pugh.
But what type of movie would you do? Would you do a special? Like Doomsday's coming quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Before 6 months and you haven't said anything, that seems problematic.
Yeah, it would have to be a special or TV thing. But then again, still, how do you get it out before Doomsday too, right?
It's just, and you're not saying anything without the marketing. I don't think that's a smart thing. Unless you're not putting it in theater, it's just going to be a Disney Plus.
Agreed.
What up, though?
What up, G?
100% Spider-Man would be a better movie than that whack ass end of the year.
Wow, Sheed. What's the hate with Doomsday? Because to be honest with you, I'm not as excited as I should be for it, but I don't think it's going to be trash. I think it's going to be good. I'm curious to know why you think so.
I think they're going to find a way to cut it right, and it's going to end up being a decent movie.
Absolutely.
The problem I have with Doomsday is just that it has no buildup, so it doesn't feel like this unbelievable movie. And they're already talking about Avengers 7, which we're gonna have Avengers versus Xmen versus Eternals AXE, that comic book series. They do that, so they're already talking about that going on.
Absolutely.
Fernando says, "Agree 100%, Bryon. I've been thinking for a while that Brand New Day is making more money than Doomsday. It's possible, man. I mean, look at that. I think Spider-Man Brand New Day has an outside chance of $2 billion.
Yeah, me too.
And if it does, I mean, I think Doomsday is going to make, I'd say 1.8 billion. I think it could make more.
It's possible. I don't doubt it.
Dave Cadana said, he says, hasta la vista,
Hasta la
baby.
vista.
What's up? I heard folks trying to boycott it against PlayStation and Sony. Yeah. Justice for physical media.
Yep.
Mama Bear says, I'm not ruling out the draw of seeing Patrick Stewart as Charles one last time.
That's true too.
And if it's a good movie, like if it's a story that you want to see all those characters you grew up with, because there's a lot of them that you grew up with, so nostalgia is going to carry a little bit to it being this huge action movie and have all these stars in it. And there's not an Avengers movie that did make at least 1.3 billion. So
yeah.
I agree 100%. Collector Supergirl's way better than the Marvels. That's really low. Like that's.
I know. I know.
Like you setting the bar really low to the Marvels.
And I don't know. Maybe I might watch the Marvels before I watch Supergirl again. I don't know. To be honest with you, you know what I mean.
No,
at least Monica Rambeau's in it. Like
that's 100% true, and all her thickness and all that greatness. But I will say, but Millie Alcock did a wonderful job. She is a girl. I love her. But they both have sucky villains. But the Marvels have a worse villain. Like, you're not even a villain. Like, you shouldn't have been a part of the episode. You're not villain of the week. You're not villain of the day. You should have been nothing.
Horrible.
PlayStation wants me to repurchase Grand Theft Auto 5. I paid for it last year.
That's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want. And you're going to see, once they get rid of physical media, all these remakes are going to come out so they can double down on something you already paid for.
It's terrible. Prefer physical media. This is what you have to have. This is why I did my video. I showed all the stuff I have. Physical media is what you have to have because you're not going to have it one day. It's going to go away.
Absolutely.
So the crazy thing is Sony is also putting out Disney like 20th Century Fox and Touchstone Pictures on 4K and doing the remaster of Disney's for their distributors. But Sony does all of it. They're the only one that does it anymore. So I know we're shitting on Sony right now, but they're the only ones that do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So the music industry has been trying to do this for years. After stopping PC companies from installing CDR ROMs in their systems, 100%. If you're digital, I can control you.
100%. Yep.
It's all
That's the
another sense
problem.
of control. That's what it is.
Yep.
Says, I'm with you, collector. All the Doom movies, Supergirl and House of the Dragons are awesome. I can't tell you that Doom 1 was a lot of setup. It's a lot of setup. Doom 2 I thought was really good.
Doom 1 and 2, both movies put me to sleep. 10 minutes in, I was gone.
Supergirl is not good.
No, Supergirl's not good. But I'll watch Supergirl over any of them Dune ones. I'm sorry.
Supergirl's not bad. Y'all stop. No, it's not good. What are we talking about? Like, like, you guys know the story. They ruined the story. They ruined the ending too. And
then they put their own message in the movie and ruined their own damn message in the movie. What are we talking about?
It was the main message from the comic book. It was the main one. You don't have to kill. You don't have to do these things. And then she kills at the end. What? It was awful. The ending is awful.
100%. 100%.
That pisses me off so much. You said Fernando says justice for Supergirl. We need justice for the real Supergirl, the real one of tomorrow. We need the justice for what the real story. It pisses me off so much. Like, what? The actors are good.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not the problem I have. I think that the writer did a terrible job of writing. I thought it felt very chopped up.
Yep.
The music drops were not good
at all.
But the story itself is good. The story itself, but they didn't want to use the story.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, we say this all the time. You don't want to do, and again, we talked about earlier, doing a beat for beat of the comic book or whatever. You don't really want to do that. But if you know there's a point to the story, and then you take that point and twist it on his head by just wiping out the whole point throughout the movie, you're just ruining it. It made no sense to me. I'm watching this movie and I'm like, wait, she killed him?
Yeah. She says over and over again, you don't want to do this. It's going to follow you. It's going to ruin your life. And then she does it. She kills him instead. And then her life gets better. What was the whole point of the damn movie?
Yeah, made no sense.
The whole comic book was about her not killing him walking away from it. They could have done anything else. They could have set it up. She's about to walk away, and sets it up for Lobo. Lobo's there doing nothing the entire time watching.
Yeah.
So why couldn't you just set it up for Lobo to kill him?
Facts.
He gets his bounty hunter. You see how crazy he is. If you did that, that would make more sense. And then you save some of the story. Oh, man.
Yep.
Dude,
agree.
I want Supergirl to be good, but I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm just not.
100%.
So if Doomsday is trash and I could see it Doom doing better, you couldn't see Doom do better ever.
Even if it's trash.
even if it's awful.
100%.
They could re-release a Doomsday, another Avengers movie against Doom, and it still wouldn't make him more money.
100%.
Nothing.
100%.
Smart Kings, I heard that this Marvel wants Indy Navarrete as in the X-Men films. I did hear that.
Okay, I like it.
I did see that. T'Challa and Storm will be the biggest wedding of the cinema. If it was T'Challa, you mean
T'Challa?
You guys coming after me. I see what's going on here. I know what's happening. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going. Nope. Nope, not doing it. So, did you watch Obsession movie? So good.
No, it's not.
The most.
I'll say it.
I hate that character so much.
I'll say it. Brian don't want to say it because he likes to be the. No, it's okay. I told you guys, right? I told Danny. I said, Danny, what'd you think of Supergirl? Danny said it was trash. I said, I bet you $10. Brian messages and says it's okay. Sure enough, Brian messaged, yeah, it was okay. Said I fucking knew it because he doesn't want to sit there and alienate you guys. Listen, Obsession was hot garbage. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the Darth Cock on this one because someone else said it the other night too. I think it was it was Nick Jones said it on my stream. He said, "Oh yeah, Obsession was the best movie. Obsession was hot garbage. All right, that lead character needed to get punched in the face over and over again. It was hot garbage."
But don't you think that was kind of the point? He was supposed to be an unlikable character. I
Yeah,
know
but he was
stupid. That's my problem.
That's it.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You know?
Unlikable and stupid. He was dumb. You're watching. Now, I get it. It was him that did it, right? But the things that she was doing was like, yo, bro, I'm gone. You know what I mean? You ain't fighting me no more. Like, I just, it was hot garbage. Hot garbage.
So maybe they can make it work well in the movies. You know what? This is what they should have done. Supergirl should have been a TV show. Supergirl,
yeah.
Tomorrow should have been a TV show, and Lantern should have been the movie. They should have done
Agreed.
that.
Agreed.
Said, oh, Bryon, I was on my Michael 4K is arriving tomorrow. Mine too.
Nice.
Yeah, mine too. Shadow King. Oh my God. Yes, that would be good. But I don't know if they could do it right. And I don't want them to do something if they're not going to do it right.
Storm into Sant for the marriage. Let's do it.
I'm going to be so pissed off. Like literally. Like I'm not gonna never be a Black Panther fan. I'll take all my Black Panther movie shit away. Done.
Facts.
I'll be done. There's nothing confirmed for Black Panther 3 yet. So let's not trigger Bryon with speculations.
Oh no, I was trying to trigger him, Mama Bear. I said we gotta talk about last night. I said we gotta talk about Black Panther 3. Bryon was like, nope.
I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm going to see Michael again for my additional contribution to the Billy Plateau.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's $8.5 million away. It's going to make that this weekend.
Okay. Absolutely.
I have heard there's some racist comments being said about the Odyssey. As always.
Yeah, always.
That's just how it goes. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man is going to hurt every movie released around the same time. 100%. Everything that you're making money, you're rolling. Spider-Man's going to end that shit.
Definitely.
Because kids will love it, adults will love it, older people are going to love it, non-superhero people are going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the people that just love Zendaya are going to go watch it. People 100%. That just want to see Tom Holland because they're married, they're going to go watch it. It's everybody.
Facts.
Mama Bear says, let's discuss historical accuracy of a movie with Cyclops.
Facts. Facts, Mama Bear. Facts.
That's funny. It's Greek mythology. You have gods taking the form of gold mist, knocking people up. How real accurate is it? That's
facts. Facts.
2 IMAX here, 76% full. Spider early access sold out. Spider-Man has been sold out in our area, my area, for 3 weeks.
Yeah, me too. I tried to get early access, couldn't get it. It's like, damn, waited too late.
Day 1, 18 hours later, the whole thing was going. And there's like 3 showings, and there's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So my theater seats are wide open, probably for Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
So Tom Holland and Ice Spice are hooking up. I heard. No, that's Tobey Maguire.
Tobey and Ice Spice? Really?
Tobey Maguire, Ice Spice, not Tom Holland. Tom Holland's still with Zendaya.
Is married to Zendaya, no?
They got married, yeah, secretly.
Yeah, they got married, yeah.
So I heard that George Lucas is in the Minions movie.
He is?
I saw it twice. I don't know if I saw George Lucas.
I ain't watching that anyway, so you guys, I'll take your word for it.
I lost a lot of money on Team USA in Mexico. Damn it. Yeah, man, that was terrible. And compounding mistakes, you can't do that. You make a mistake, you can't just lose the next goal. I was like,
yeah, don't bet. Doesn't work. Don't bet.
So it's set in the 1930s. It connects to Despicable Me in the end. Yeah. So the last one is in the end. But then you also have the other Minions movie, right? And that's why they're kind of like, well, if they're these a separate group, then they should kind of told you that it's a separate group. My kids just didn't understand why. You know, there's 2 groups, 2 stories going at the same time. What's happening with that? So. How long do you think it'll take for USA to win a World Cup? Forever?
Probably before you're born. After you're born, dead and gone.
Forever? I'm gonna say this is the best chances this year.
You know.
So, quite several Dragon Ball Z movies have been really good. Yes, some of them have been. What up, Anik?
What up, Anik? And Anik, just so you know, right? Brian's gonna open up a package later on because I honor my bets. Right? When I lose, I send out what I'm supposed to send out. I'm just saying.
He sent out a lot more than that because trying to send it to USA is a tax.
Oh yeah, 100%. Freaking terrorists, bro.
So Heat 2 is not a remake.
So what's a retelling?
Or is it
a reboot?
Yeah. It's a second story, so it's a story that kind of goes on from there. You know, so they're going to go from Heat, and then, you know, this will be the continuation of the story. I can see it. Okay. Doesn't mean
fine.
It's still the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, if Nzo comes out and trashes Odyssey, I will be upset with him for about 3 weeks, and I will not message him.
Well, I'm going to start already. I'm going to start already now. It's trash, all right?
Expecting Supergirl to be better than Guardians is unfair. No, expecting Supergirl to be good on its own is the only thing that needs to be just off of what the story is and how good the story is. And I'm not someone who hated Superman. I'm not. No, Danny did. I didn't hate Superman. I thought that this was a chance for you to really like plant your flag as this is what's going to be. The DCU is going to be forever, and we have good characters, and we're going to have even better stories. And that was not a good story.
And here's the problem, right? Again, with the DC, you don't have really any connective tissue throughout the shows and movies that they're doing. And that's a big problem, right? Because you're supposed to have this connected universe, but where's the connectivity? It's just not there right now. So,
agreed. Supergirl coming to digital July 28th. Yeah, because it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
So did you know today is Lex Luthor's birthday? Michael Rosenbaum is 54.
Nice.
Dude, we getting old fast.
Facts.
That was fast. So it all boils down to ownership.
Yep.
I agree. And that's with movies. It goes for Sony. That goes with Paramount. It goes with all of them.
Yep.
Justice for Supergirl. No, they owe us. They owe me.
I want my money back.
No, I want my time back. All the time me saying it's going to be a great movie and tell everybody go see Supergirl and I'm watching this damn movie. I'm like, this ain't the fucking story.
You know what? Yeah, for real. Should make a little clip of all the times Brian said Supergirl's going to be good. Supergirl's going to be good. It's going to be good.
This made me a liar. It was okay.
Facts.
It was mediocre. That's what it was. It was a mediocre movie on the subject.
Definitely.
The storyline that was really good.
Yeah,
that's what made
definitely.
it. So Dune 1 is better than Dune 2? Wow. Dune 1 was boringish crap to me.
That's what I was doing too.
No. If that's true, then Reed ownership is theft as that's the reality of that what we're living in right now with corporations. That's the world. Guns shouldn't have taken over post-production. But Mama Bear, the problem was the movie wasn't good.
Wasn't good.
Yeah. And even when, so they did the post-production, but when you don't have good parts, it's hard to re-edit something that doesn't have good parts. You know, like if you give me a 86 Pinto, I can't make it into a Ferrari.
Facts.
You know, I can't. I just can't, you know, and that's just not what it is. So I don't know if that's the problem, because if it still scored higher than what the original was, because the original was like an 80 and when he did it was only an 82. The studio's gonna go with the 82, the higher one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So Dune 2 is much better than Dune 1? Yeah, I think so too. Best adaptation from actual comic to a movie is Killing Joke.
Oh, no. Not to me.
No, I can't go with that. There's other things that I would rather say they're better.
Yeah, not to me. I didn't. I really wanted to like it because I love the comic book, but I don't think the movie held up as the comic book. I really don't.
I think that's what people do, though. People, because if you compare it to something that's great, it's hard. It's hard to make it there.
Yeah.
So I was really pulling for Supergirl 100%. I was too, and it was not. The box office was rigged to get Supergirl. Supergirl's production was rigged to get Supergirl. That's the problem.
Facts.
Supergirl should have been an origin story. Also, James Gunn should do the heavy hitters first instead of Clayface, soon Plastic Man, Booster Gold. That's interesting. You should always start the DCU. If you want a foundation, you should do Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
100%. Ashley, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you.
Haven't got. So we're still on Supergirl. No, we're gonna get that past this. I was saying I would watch Doom Part 2 over Supergirl. The same with House of the Dragon, but then it would be Supergirl after that. Nah, it's a bastard. Exactly. There we go. I always know I got Lawrence on my side. Let's go.
Storm and Tassom. Let's do it. The wedding made in MCU heaven.
Dude, someone's be T'Challa's rolling his grave right now. Fernando, don't do it. Don't get him started. It'll never continue topics 100%.
Anything to keep me from that Dooms trailer, I'm good.
So Obsession is the best non-franchise movie of the year. Let's look.
I mean, money-wise, if you want to say that, yeah.
Is Michael called a franchise?
Well, I would say so, since they're gonna do part 2, right?
Now, but it was just a standalone movie.
Yeah, it was.
You know, so it's not like it's Michael 2. So I don't know about that. I mean, I really like Disclosure Day, but you know, it doesn't have the money, so it's hard for me to argue. But Michael is the best non-franchise. Michael and Project Hail Mary are the two best non-franchise movies of the year.
Oh, Project Hail Mary is really good. Yeah.
So those are better than Obsession.
I agree.
Collector, I'm sorry. Obsession was not garbage production. Mute his mic. I haven't seen Obsession. I'll see it eventually when it goes to the library. I got you. Nzo takes our trash. He makes Danny seem like Nostradamus when it comes to movie takes. God. I'm not gonna go that far ever. I also watched Obsession with Beyonce and Ali Carter on the bootleg site.
Yeah, better. It's better than that Obsession movie that I watched. 100%.
I know you're trying to trigger him, Nzo. Yeah, nope, not working, not doing it.
I'll stream. Trying.
All I like to say about Obsession is that movie is it's wild. About the movie, it's wild. It's wild, but it pissed me off the way the characters act. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doom Trail looks great. Doomsday is in trouble. It's not in trouble.
No, it's not.
It's not in trouble. Like, dude, it's a possibility that Doomsday makes $1 billion more than Doom. $1 billion more.
Facts.
Also heard Marvel wants to do Mr. Sinister with Wagner Moore playing the character. I love the idea of Mr. Sinister. I cannot wait to even get to the Xmen topics.
Me too.
I'm so glad I got 729, 730 for Spider-Man. Dude, exactly.
Oh, you going day one and then day 2? Okay, that's I got awesome. You. Mm-hmm.
The Islands of the Cyclops is what I'm mostly looking forward to in the Odyssey.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Lucas has a voice cameo as himself. Oh, okay, I got you. Because all of the movie directors and producers and all this stuff. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I meant to say Toby and Spice. Yeah, yes, Toby Maguire. That's what they said. Oh no, they're just sharing a cigarette.
Yeah.
Well, okay, gotcha.
Hey, listen, he got good taste. I'll give him that, Toby. Do your thing, bro.
Everything he's done, I gotta commend.
Yeah. Do your thing, Toby.
making $100 million off what you did. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Ice Spice, whatever Toby wants to do, I'm behind. Let's go.
Do your thing, bro. Good
2
for
thumbs
you.
up. Worst NBA trade, Luka or Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown, because they got Cooper Flag out of that trade, and they wouldn't have done that trade if they didn't know they were going to get the number 1 pick. You got freaking Paul George,
which they were going to release. They were going to release Paul George, and they got to trade him for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some first round picks too, so we'll see. Heat 2 is a continuation. Gotcha.
Okay.
It's a prequel story. Heat 2. Oh.
Okay. Makes sense.
Thoughts on Rock as Apocalypse rumor?
I don't know. I could kind of see him doing it, but I could kind of see him ruining it too.
The Rock would be the type of person to say, I can't change the color of my skin. I don't want makeup on. I don't want to look like Apocalypse.
Yeah, I hope they don't do anything like that. That would be stupid.
Oh, guys, did you hear that James Gunn might be directing the Batman movie for the universe?
Ooh, that's going to be a problem for Bryon. Actually, I think that'll be a problem for me because James Gunn's style doesn't fit Batman.
It doesn't. Like, this is what they should, if they really were smart, they would try to bring all the fandom together. I've been saying this for years. Gives Zack Snyder the Batman. I feel like we missed out. All of us missed out on Zack Snyder getting a Batman movie because he's the perfect person for a Batman movie. Like, he is it.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
All this other shit that he's doing, all this other crap, just doesn't make any sense. But if it was a Batman movie, it'll be perfect.
Agreed.
The Rock will suck as Apocalypse. It's time to stop trusting The Rock to do these movies. So I'm glad I got close to 500 movies. Yeah, I have somewhere about 600 movies right now.
Nice.
So I'm glad Gunn is using practical effects rather than CGI costumes. Lex Luthor power suit looks tight.
I like it. I know a lot of people have been trashing it, but I like it. I think it looks good.
And this is what we said. Hey, Nzo. Oh, man, come on. There you go. So, hey, Nzo, what's up? John Cena as Cable, The Rock as Apocalypse will be Cinema Man.
You know what? That would be interesting. Isn't
John Cena getting hair transplant right now?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Batman is the new Hulk. Hulk will never have a solo movie, and the way it's going, neither will Batman. Bro, don't say that. Don't say that. So don't say that to me. Don't do that. That'll really hurt me. I can see Cena as Cable.
I can see it too.
Is his acting up to the chops? Acting chops up to grade for it?
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm gonna say yes. I don't know what you feel. He has a movie on Netflix, I think called Brother or Brothers. I didn't hate it. I did not hate the movie. I thought it was okay.
Is that good enough for you to say that he's one of the lead characters in X-Men? I didn't hate it.
I think his acting chops has gotten a lot better, to be honest with you, right? I thought he did a really good job in Peacemaker season 2 with the emotional stuff like that. So I think he could pull off a Cable, but yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I would rather have a different person, someone that I don't know.
What about I know we always tie him into Batman, but the guy from Reacher for Cable.
Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
Alan Richardson. No.
You don't like that choice either?
No.
Okay.
I would rather Cable be a little bit younger, like 35, 36. He's going to be old, but I'd rather him be a little bit younger. Yeah.
I got you.
Doomsday is not in trouble.
Wait, hold on. She said she liked Obsession. Ashley, I already know your taste in movies is suspect too as well. All right? You tried to get me to like Tenet so hard that you're probably still trying to get me to like Tenet till today. So yeah, we're not doing that.
I want Tenet to be good. I really want it to be good, but it's just they try too hard.
Facts.
Did you watch Blade of the Guardians with Jet Li? Yeah, some cool fight scenes. 100%. I love Jet Li. Everything Jet Li does.
I'm sure I've seen it. I just don't remember.
Spaceballs panel confirmed for San Diego Comic-Con. Yes, very true. And I think Marvel's going to have some big drops during San Diego Comic-Con too.
Yeah, facts.
A main actress in Doomsday deserves an Oscar nomination.
Well, I haven't even seen it yet, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or an obsession, maybe. That's good. You could say obsession, possibly. LeBron trying to come to the Warriors. Yeah, we were talking about that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Top 3 horror movies according to you.
Ooh.
You could do that. Because I'd be like, none.
So first off, Saw is number 1. I guess you could put it as horror as a movie. It is kind of. So Saw is number 1 for that. And I'd have to think about my number 2 and 3 because I really love horror movies and there's a lot out there. Like ones that come to my mind now is one that I grew up with, Prince of Darkness. I really loved that one too. And Freddy, maybe Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm gonna go Get Out.
Get Out was good.
Get Out, boy, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at. I can't trust your ass. Not even
facts.
Being stuck and not being able to control yourself, and then using my body for bruh.
Facts. Yeah.
That's scary. I'm gonna go Nightmare on Elm Street because I think Freddy deserves it. And I'm gonna go Child's Play.
Oh yes, 100%, 100%. Chucky, definitely, yeah.
What if James Gunn pivots from his usual style for Batman movie? If the rumors are true, he's directing it. No. Like, run the damn universe. Run the studio.
Yeah.
Shut the F up. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh my God.
Because I think James Gunn can't help himself. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. Like, so you might say, yeah, what if he changes up his usual style? But you're still going to see things in his movies that he can't help himself with, like stupid comedy and stuff like that. Like, I don't think he can help himself with that. That's a problem.
Yeah. So if someone says Clooney is their favorite Batman, they should automatically disqualify themselves to making a Batman movie.
He's not my favorite.
Nope.
But he's better than Chris.
He's
better than Christian Bale.
Right there. Should disqualify himself for commenting on Batman ever. On anything Batman.
He's better than Christian Bale. I'm gonna give you that.
And this is what I'm talking about right here, guys. You see exactly what I'm talking about. So how to rebuild the Star Wars brand? Go into the future or past.
Yeah. And get away from the Skywalker saga alone. Absolutely.
You build it back in the past. And you can get back to, if you want to have another Skywalker one, do 2 movies in the past. Build it back up. Then you can go into it and then go into the future.
Agreed.
The crazy thing, The Rock actually looks like Apocalypse, but not the skill set to act him. I disagree. I think The Rock has acting skills. I just think that he doesn't want to commit to
utilize them. Yeah. And the thing with Rock is he likes, and this is by design, for a certain time he was doing the same type of movies because he wanted to be that like action hero like Arnold Schwarzenegger, stuff like that, right? But I do think he has the chops to pull it off. But you're right. Will he commit to the character? That's another thing.
Yeah, that's why Blue Black Adam, we saw it. Like Pierce Brosnan plays Cable because he's 100 years old.
Facts.
Would be better than Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate was good. Shut up. Matt Reeves, the Batman 2 is going to be really good. We don't have a Batman problem. Let's be real. It's not even a universe.
You guys are trying to trigger me today. I'm trying to trigger Brian. You guys are trying to trigger me. We all know that the Batman 2 is going to be a hot piece of caca. All right? Just like the first one.
I'm not sure if it's going to be bad because it could be good. It could be, and I'm not going to, say that if they get the villains right and all that stuff, I can't say. It's okay. The Batman for me it wasn't mediocre. It was just okay. And, that's all. I don't think it was terrible. But it had 3 endings. And that pisses me off all the time. And you ruin. Why would you even put the Joker in it? And I don't think that's not the real. Like you should call him someone different.
Absolutely. The Riddler didn't feel like the Riddler. Felt like the Joker, kind of, sort of. Didn't feel right. Horrible.
So did you think Gen Z is not into superhero movies? It's possible.
I think it's possible.
Game over. Big Brother is a good, but Doom 2 is cock. Anzo needs to be banned from watching movies.
I said it was okay, Tank. I said it was okay.
That's right.
I said it was okay. I didn't say it was great. I didn't say it was good. I said it was okay.
That's what's coming from you.
Whatever, Ashley. You already know your tastes cockatoo.
Oh, only Dookie Dad can say that. I got you. We said obsession. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, obsession with the movie. She says, "Get Out, Scream, and Saw." Scream wasn't horror though for me.
I think you'd put it more on the horror movie. Yes, I think you could do that. Yeah.
I mean, slasher films. I guess that you had to do it, but LeBron would be perfect for Philadelphia. I said that last night. So Tenet was amazing. It tried too hard to be Memento. That's why I didn't like about Tenet.
Yeah. It
was trying to be something that that was already great. There's no need to do that. That's
100%.
So Nightmare on Elm Street 2, The Fog, and the Donald Trump biopic. Silence of the Lambs, which is great. Saw, the original, Scream, the original. Okay.
I've never been a huge Scream fan, but I can give you your first two 100%.
So James Gunn does one thing well. He can't direct Batman. We will have to needle drop throughout the whole film if he directs Batman.
Absolutely.
Oh, that might piss me off more than anything.
Yeah.
Not do Batman.
Agreed.
Which movie franchise were you not interested in at first and got really into after the first sequel? Terminator 2.
Ooh, really?
I thought T1 was almost a horror movie. And T2 is one of the best action films and stories I've ever seen.
I'm going to say Fast and the Furious, right? Because I wasn't, the first one was okay, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. But it took until they got The Rock in there to where I was like, oh, okay, let me, you know what I mean? Because that Fast 4 or 5, whichever one was absolutely really good. Like on par with, I think it's probably the best one of the franchise. And then they went off the rails again, which kind of took me out of it. Yeah, they took me out of it because they went off the rails again. But I think that was, oh God, horrible, bro.
They caught a car, caught a person
with a rope. Yeah.
He swung on
a rope, and nobody got hurt. Car was fine. Jumped car from a building to a building, like it just went too far.
Oh my God. The only thing the Gunn can do to make Batman worth it is his one take long shot during the fight scene. He could be in the production studio, but you let someone else direct it.
Yeah, I agreed.
Whoa, Tenet was trash. I'm not saying it was trash. I just think that you're trying to be something that you're not. That's all.
Me and you on the same page on this one, Fernando. Tenet was trash.
Hell no, Christian Bale is way better than Clooney. There's no even point of even arguing with him because that shouldn't even be a thing that we should even be talking about. So, like, whatever. Let him say that. It's not even
Val Kilmer was better than Christian Bale, too.
Oh, my God.
It's not even
worth the argument. It's not. Just laugh and say, all right, whatever. The Batman was a mid film. I agree.
Worse than mid.
I agree with you, Fernando. Tenet is trash. Christian Bale is the GOAT of Batman actors.
No, he's not.
Look, that's my guy. So I'm going to try to back him. So okay. The Batman ending was sloppy. The film should have ended 30 minutes early. 1,000%. I agree with that. 100% that. Let's not trigger Anzo, so let's be nice. No, let's trigger Anzo.
Thank you, Collector.
Is the GOAT. Kevin Conroy is the GOAT. Yeah, I think he's the
Yeah,
best.
for voice actors, 100%. But if I'm going live action, it's for me, it's still a toss up between Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck embodies Batman the best. Michael Keaton, I think, did the best with the movie.
I agreed. Now, I think
Ben
if we
Affleck
would have
never
had,
got it.
yeah, if we would have had a Ben Affleck solo movie, might have changed a bit. But since we didn't get that,
I love my kids, but Gen Z sucks.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
They do.
With you.
They do.
See, the DCU number 1, 2013 to 2023. DCU 2, 2025 to 2029. There's no DCEU, so DCU 2020, 2022, 5 to 2029.
Mm-hmm.
One of my Gen Z kiddos loves superhero films. The other one only watches the NBA highlights. Yeah,
it makes sense.
That don't watch the game. They just watch highlights and just want to go for that.
Yeah.
So Kevin Conroy is not live action. He's animated. Yeah, doesn't matter. He's still good.
He's still good.
Christian Bale's Dark Knight trilogy is awesome. The Batman is as well. All right. So I don't like Batman Begins. I think they did Ra's al Ghul real dirty.
And you don't like the Dark Knight Rises, so just admit I'm right.
Either. I don't like Dark Knight Rises either. I'm not going to sit there.
Just admit I'm right then.
But the Dark Knight is epic. It is so good, and the fact that he doesn't want to even admit that is where I can't go. The Dark Knight is so good. It brings the other ones up. It's like it holds on to the other two and brings it up a little bit. So yeah. Conroy, VA era for Batman is legendary. Exactly. You have to put respect on his name.
Absolutely.
Fast and Furious, cars in space. What the fuck? Exactly.
Okay, guys, I said that after 5 it went off the rails, but that 5 one when The Rock first comes in, I think is the best one. I'll just say it.
4 or 5, whatever. Those when they went back to there, still stealing cars and stealing stuff.
Yes.
And the one where they stole the bank, the vault.
Yes.
That was good. That was really good.
Yes. The rest are trash.
Is Art the Clown on the same level as Freddy, Jason, or Michael Myers? No. Nowhere.
No. Pennywise would be though.
I don't think he's on that level either. I think Art the Clown is even like 3rd level. Pennywise would be 2nd level. Then you have Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers.
I could give you that. Yeah.
Those are the goats. You know?
I give you that.
It's laughing. The Anzo takes.
What?
So I don't even remember Tenet. I watched it. It's when it's going in a loop, and so one is going backwards, the other one's going forwards. But literally, I feel like it was trying to be Memento. Memento is incredible movie, right? And it's trying so hard to recapture that love and all that stuff. And I just that got me. I couldn't go with it. Teague says the Alien franchise, Alien Isolation, Alien Isolation 2, Alien Romulus, and Aliens to me are the best chapters of that series.
Really?
I think Aliens like number 2 is the best movie.
Me too. But what's Alien Isolation and Alien Isolation 2? I don't know if I've seen those.
Me either. The Fast and Furious, but Tenet is a bad film. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Best Batman: West, Keaton, Affleck. Best Bruce Wayne: Clooney, Keaton, Kilmer. Clooney should never be on anything. It should be.
Well, if you want,
I don't care if it's Bruce Wayne. I don't care what it is. I don't want Clooney was awful as any of this stuff. No,
better than Bale.
Oh, Anzo, wild, horrible opinion, but I love you. You know what? This is perfect time for me. Every time Anzo says something, I just say,
everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
That's just what it is, guys.
Whatever.
We're awarded no points. May God have mercy on our souls. So Conroy played live action Bruce Wayne in the Supergirl TV show on the CW. He surely did.
Yeah, he did.
The old one with the back
with the back leg. Yeah, and then they kill him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy said Batfleck was the only one who got the balance of Bruce Wayne and Batman. Batfleck did a great job. I think that movie would have been so good.
Yeah.
And just let him direct it. You didn't even have to be anyone else.
Yeah.
Just let Ben Affleck direct. He's a better director. He's even an actor. He's a good actor.
Yeah, I agree.
CW show.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think we'll ever get a live action Crisis on Infinite Earths with the Snyderverse and Gunverse together?
No.
Man, I don't know. Probably not. Don't even talk about the clowns. I don't like them. They scare me. Even Clooney didn't think he was better. Exactly. Even Clooney doesn't like it. So like me. No.
He being humble. You know what I mean? He's one of those humble guys. You don't want to say you're better than anybody else. So you just say, yeah, no, I wasn't that good in Batman. But deep down inside, he knows. He knows.
Clooney wasn't that bad of a script for Batman and Robin. Was trash. Yeah, the script was trash for Batman and Robin.
Terrible.
Nobody would have saved that movie, not even Tom Hanks or Denzel. No, they would have demanded that they changed it.
Yeah, for real.
Denzel would be like, nah, I ain't reading that shit.
I ain't doing this crap.
Alien Isolation is a video game series centered around Amanda Ripley. The second game is in development right now. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote a paper on Tenet, and it's not Inception, but we can respectfully disagree. I think, once again, Memento is a better Tenet. And then the idea when it happened in Memento, where he chooses to wipe his memory to continue to do what he's doing, is a better idea. I thought Tenet was well acted, but it was trying too hard to be that. Like when you're just naturally having that just the flow of it, it's better.
I think Tenet was actually trying to confuse people. You know what I mean? That's the problem. Tenet was trying to confuse people. They were getting really convoluted with the stuff that they were doing. Like, yeah, we're going to put this in there. We're going to fool people. I think that was the problem with it.
It was trying too hard to do it.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight was a good one. The Dark Knight's phenomenal. The Dark Knight
it's
is
all right.
Phenomenal.
It's all right.
Hey, that's the most we're going to get out of him. So let's just stop thinking. Clooney walked out of the theaters and said, I think we killed Batman.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me. He did.
All right. We made it through the comments, so let's go ahead, hurry up and get to the first topic before we get anywhere else, because we're talking about X-Men 97, Season 2, Episode 4. Let's go. All right, look, this has been something I've been wanting to talk about. X-Men 97 Season 2 has been phenomenal. I don't care what John Campea says. He's wrong. It's been great.
Oh, wait, he don't like it?
He says that the all the words and all of the stuff is kind of kiddie, that's on an elementary level, and that he doesn't like the way the script is written.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, bro, I don't agree with anything he has said with that, but
me neither.
X-Men 97 Season 2 Episode 4 recap, review and recap, Rise of Apocalypse. I'm going to read the first couple of things real quick, and then I want to hear Anzo's thought on what we got from X-Men 97. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is it safe to say at this point the label X-Men 97 as the best X-Men adaptation that exists? The live action movie certainly had their moments, but they do not come close to offering the same consistent blend of terrific action, deep character work, and powerful nostalgia that makes this series such a joy to watch. All those qualities are on full display. The Rise of Apocalypse Part 2, an episode that easily ranks among the show's best to date. X-Men 97 certainly justifies spending 2 whole episodes in this ancient Egyptian setting, as we witness the full origin story of Apocalypse and discover the X-Men unwitting hand in bringing that evolution about. This episode in particular accomplishes exactly what it needs to about Apocalypse. It greatly humanizes a character who was often portrayed as a malevolent force of nature, and in the original animated series, it allows us to understand the connection between Nsaba Nur, the man, and see the tragedies that led to him to embrace the evolution and become the monster he was probably always destined to be. And they talk about destiny and that there's nothing you could have done to stop them from it. As part one, the majority of the X-Men are relegated to the back seat there, though we get some nice scenes with Rogue reflecting on Gambit's death, because we know we're going to see him as a horseman.
Yep.
And possibly bringing him back. That's maybe a bit disappointing, but even with the two-parter, there's really only so much room to work. That also means we get less material of Ramatut, which then I like, but Ramatut is phenomenal. I would love to see Jonathan Majors as that. That would have been phenomenal. Yeah,
facts.
Delancey is fantastic in those few scenes he's given. It's a shame we don't get more to focus on this time travel tyrant and his rivalry with Noor. But who knows? The writers are clearly cooking up something for the future with the external tease. So he says, no one internally is going to be it, but someone externally can stop him. That's setting up something huge.
Absolutely.
For the most part, it's about Noor and his deteriorating relationship with Magneto and Professor X. At the end of the day, that's the right call. It's the trinity that forms the emotional core of these two episodes. And part two has no trouble capitalizing on the emotional fallout and their bad breakup. We want to believe that Magneto is right, because Magneto is almost always right. And that Apocalypse can be guided or at least manipulated into ushering a better future for humanity. Instead, it seems that the X-Men are only ensuring the greatest enemy comes into existence. As the conflict wears on, it becomes increasingly apparent that we're witnessing the last stand of Eric Magnus Lynchier. Magneto no longer clinging to his hope of changing the future, merely hopes to atone for his mistakes, return to his friend's home, and maybe save a city of innocent civilians, which is not like Magneto. Now I'll talk about I didn't like. From Apocalypse's wrath, while he is at it, what results in a fantastic send-off for the character. I love Magneto's admission that he served as a mutant devil so that he could drive people to Xavier's welcoming embrace, which I also have a problem with. Magneto's ultimate sacrifice evokes that of Gambit's of season 1 with a similar sense of scale and emotional stakes. Okay. What do you feel about this? What about this episode made you feel the best about it? Were there any things you didn't like about it? Just tell me about what you thought about episode 4.
So first off, I thought episode 4 was absolute fire. I was saying that we are eating good when it comes to this show, right? So when you talked about John Campia's little argument, I don't understand it at all. I was a little bit worried about what they were going to do with Bo DeMeo not being there. But to me, and like we talk about it, two of my favorite storylines is Onslaught and Apocalypse, Age of Apocalypse. And if they do both or one of the two, I am extremely excited about that. And we get stakes in this show because season 1 we had a major death, and season 2 we got a major death, and I think we're gonna see more deaths in this series as well. It's a chef's kiss. It's so good.
Would you be disappointed if we see Magneto come back or we see Gambit come back, so the deaths don't actually stick?
No, because I expect them to come back. Like you said, I expect both of them to come back as horsemen, right? Because Apocalypse tells Xavier that his X-Men are going to be his downfall. And I think the only way you could really do that is by getting 4 of his X-Men to be horsemen for him. You know what I mean? Put him in that dilemma of where, oh no, my X-Men are now working with Apocalypse. I love it. Love it.
I think the best thing I heard from this entire thing was when Ramatut says, you never beat him.
Yes.
You will always lose him. And everything you do will continue to have Apocalypse become Apocalypse.
Yes.
In Sabanur, you're trying to change who he is. But in nothing you've ever done, in all the timelines I've ever seen, you will always lose.
Yes.
What does that make Apocalypse?
An unstoppable god?
I think someone said, I saw, is he an anchor beam?
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah. Or we go Spider-Man the Spider-Verse. He's one of those things that there are core to what's going to always happen, that you cannot change this. This is just one of those things that you cannot change about a character. That Apocalypse is the thing that holds it all together. If you change it, you change the world.
Mm-hmm. And I know Eli said he hates how they kind of bootstrap the paradox, but I love it, right? Because now it's on the point where it's like, oh, wait a minute. Were the X-Men the reason why Apocalypse became Apocalypse? You know what I mean? Like, your worst enemy is because you guys went back in the past and you did some stuff that you've always done, right? Because obviously, if it's a paradox, they've always went back in time. They always did this. And they turned Apocalypse into their worst enemy. Yep. That's crazy.
If you never touched it, would he have ever become? Well, what Ramatut says is yes. No matter what you done, you always would have been. You always were abandoned ship. You know, when Beast recognized that that ship, you know, because they had a real close relationship. You know, so they really vibed, and for him to recognize that immediately was pretty cool. I think they did a really good job with that. I do agree that they're going to bring them back as horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you're going to see Gambit come back, and you're going to see Magneto come back as horseman. The question is, do we have more deaths? And then, you know, maybe Rogue becomes Pestilence. You know, maybe she dies. But it makes more sense for Rogue to be on the outside because she will hurt more for her to see Gambit as a horseman. But you know, you don't know what you're going to get. You're going to get more people that could fill those roles, and we can see that Cable's going during his timeline is going to kill those horsemen. That's when everyone finally gets together, we'll see new horsemen going in, and then we might see a true age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so remember we talked about because last time we were talking about who we thought could be. What about Cyclops, right? Because if you know in the Age of Apocalypse storyline, he becomes he's bad, right? Yep. And he blows off Wolverine's adamantium arm. So I could see him maybe turning into a horseman, and then you have Storm leading the X-Men as she should. I love it.
I love that. Because you know what's funny is because I don't think Cyclops is a good person either. You know, because like Danny's on there, like he'll say, you know, I think Xavier is not a good person, and I think Cyclops is not a good person. So, you know, even the idea of calling him a saint really rubbed me the wrong way because he's not a saint. He's an asshole. He's arrogant and he's an asshole. But he's probably the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, I agree.
But I love what they're doing. I love everything. The entire thing was, I can't remember what number, what cover it is. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, like 260 something. The whole idea with your Wolverine and from the bone claws, the adamantium, and adding that back, you're going to get that going forward. You're going to get, I believe, because Xavier was in Magneto's mind, that we're going to get Onslaught from that point. So we have the helmet. He's going to try to figure out a way to bring Eric back, and we're going to get Onslaught from that whole point.
Agreed.
We get Age of Apocalypse. So we have Rise of Apocalypse, and we're going to get Age of Apocalypse. I think that's going to happen. Is there anything else that you would like to see from X-Men?
Yeah, so I'm glad you asked that one, because I was just thinking, I think we should have seen, or we should see more of Wolverine without his adamantium, because without his adamantium, he has a hard time controlling his anger and stuff like that, and he goes really like beast mode. And a lot of the times, I want to see a little bit more of that before we put the adamantium back into him. So that would be interesting to see.
Even seeing him like break his bone claws a lot, and all those things. I think that all would be really cool to really witness and to see him going through the depression and understanding what's happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, I cannot wait to see what's going on. I think they're doing an unbelievable job.
And we will be doing a roundtable for it, guys. So just make sure to look out for that. We talking about this for sure.
When you think about the greatest covers, and I was talking about cover I think it's 268 with Wolverine on the X.
Yeah,
you know, and he's on the cross belt. Yeah, X. I think that's where we're getting next episode, guys.
I hope we see that. That would be fire.
I think that's where they're going with it, and I think that if they do this right, man, this will be by far the best thing we've ever gotten. And this could put Marvel back on the map, and it could even push you towards Secret Wars.
Absolutely, 100%, right? Because we always said like Marvel has done a great job with their movies, give or take the last couple of phases, but the animation has always kind of like, it's okay, it's not too good. But I think X-Men 97 is proving that if you get the right people involved, you could do some fire. They can do some fire. And I think that they need to continue doing this. We already know that it's been renewed for season 3 and 4. So hopefully they have a plan and they're not just going by the skin of their teeth, you know?
Hey, they want 10.
Yeah, I know. I heard that too. I don't know about 10. 10 might be a little bit pushing it, right? But again, if you can do it and keep 10 seasons like the first 2, yeah, give me more. Give me more.
I'm interested to see how they do it without Bo DeMayo.
Me too.
And that's the one thing that kind of concerns me.
Me too. Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about as far as X-Men 97? I mean,
one thing I will say,
round table still.
Yeah. One thing I'll say, because you said this too, right? We know that at least Bo DeMayo had his hands in season 2 and a little bit of season 3. So we're really going to know what happens in season 4, how if they're going to ruin it or not, right? But right now, as long as they keep taking little plot points that he had, I think it'll be, at least this season and next season will be good. I'm worried about the rest, so I agree with you.
I still think that they've changed some things. I knew like the first 5 episodes were Bo DeMayo. He was really heavily involved in it, and I was less worried about that. I am a little bit concerned to see what we're going to get overall once the story ends. Once
me too.
His leadership kind of goes away, and they can't mess up. They can't. Right now, the storyline is too good, and if they end up messing all this stuff up, I mean, I'll never forgive. I'll never forgive you. You know, because these are the greatest characters ever.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So I don't know. I still am. I love X Factor and X Force being in the previous episodes too. They have so many things. The problem with X-Men is that they're 26-minute episodes.
Facts. They're way too short.
That's the real issue, guys.
Yeah,
it feels longer. Then now we're talking about this is fire, just all the time, just everything. I have no complaints. So
agreed. I agree. Should be longer.
All right, let's look at you guys' comments. Get back on track. Rumor Frazier is talking with Keaton and trying to get him financially backing to buy the Batgirl movie. Okay. I don't know if I don't know. If we already know Supergirl didn't work out.
What makes you think Batgirl's gonna work? Facts.
And everyone told you it was bad. You know, so.
Yeah.
Collector said there are only 2 video games I want to come out PlayStation 5 before the end of the disc production: Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake and Kingdom Hearts 4.
I got you.
Okay. She said, Memento is my favorite movie of all time. It is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
So good. Yeah.
The twist and then seeing what he decided to do. Oh, my God.
So good.
Dude, I watched that on VHS like 50 times.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
I will be back in a little bit when you guys are done talking about this topic. We'll never be done with X-Men. Tinder is not confusing. No, it's not confusing. I think it's tries to do too much.
It tries to confuse you. It may not be confusing, but it's trying to confuse people. That's the problem.
Did they go over the official Doomsday concept art yet? No, we have not. We have not. If Magneto comes back, Onslaught will make an appearance.
Definitely.
Just the way, how is he going to do it? TJ says, yes, he's an anchor being.
I can see that. Yeah.
He's the one that's going to do it. Yeah. TJ, Logan getting his adamantium back will be the result of his poisoning in the future. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so too. I think that actually makes sense. Twitter has all the stuff from Doomsday and revealed in China in the Shanghai Expo, the first official murals and sets.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about Doomsday on the 3rd thing.
Yes, absolutely.
From my understanding, episode 4 is still Boldemel's writing. Yes, from my understanding, his writing goes up to past 5.
Yeah, and then we see the change, right? I just hope it's not one of those glaring changes where it's like, oh yeah, this doesn't feel like what we've been watching. You know what I mean? I really hope this doesn't, because that'll be a problem.
You don't want the voice to change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is the last thing we have for Xmen 97, episode 4, which is phenomenal. Glad you guys are talking about this. If you guys will watch this later, you want to comment on it, throw a comment in there. We'll respond to it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see us when we're live on Saturday mornings, because this is what we do. Saturday mornings, we could talk about all the fun stuff. But right now, I'm going to move Nzo over here because he's going to be in control for the next topic, and we're going to be talking about the lanterns.
Let's do it. All right, guys. So the next topic we got on board is going to be about the lanterns. Before I get into this topic, Bryon, what are your concerns for this show?
They're making it a show instead of a movie. These are two of the greatest characters we've ever had, with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. And it seems like they're missing the tone. It seems like they're missing the whole point of what they are, how great these characters are supposed to be. And it's too small of a scale. I think that's going to be a problem.
I agree with you. I think this should have been a feature film, right? And not a fan, like not a TV service series. I think that's a problem, especially when you get to budget, because you want lanterns to be focused in space and creatures and stuff like that. And I don't know how far they're going to go into the series with that. Like you said earlier and previous stuff we talked about, it feels like some kind of Earth kind of thing, and that's a problem. I don't like that at all.
I agree. I think that's going to be a problem that people are going to have with the TV show as it comes up. And I think that's part of the tone problem that they're seeing when they're replaying it.
Absolutely. You think it could still be good, though?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. 100%. Lanterns leak reveals a major spoiler, and fans will not be happy. Oh, okay. We have our first major spoiler for the first episode of the upcoming DCU Lantern series here, and we can't imagine too many fans being happy about this one. I didn't hear this one, so this is going to be interesting. The first 4 episodes of HBO's DCU Lanterns has been sent out to feature writers, and some details from the series premiere have now leaked online. This has been verified by Reddit moderators, and some X accounts have been hit with takedowns, so beware of major spoilers from this point. Well, we're going to talk about them. We ain't going to show anything, so we should be good.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about it. That's it.
Yes, exactly. 2 timelines, 2016 and 2026. The main plot is the Lanterns looking for the Manhunters. Hal Jordan is killed at the end of episode 1.
What?
Wait, what? So flashbacks.
So he'll die.
Oh my God, we're doing the flashback.
All the things we're gonna go back to the stuff that he kind of taught him through the years. Yes.
Oh, that's not gonna be good. Yeah, it seems like theories that Hal Jordan will meet his end in the show were correct, although we can't imagine anyone would have predicted that he'd be checking out in the very first episode. Like many comic book characters, Jordan has died and returned on the page, but something tells me this new live-action take on the hero's death will be permanent. The ring will pass to Jon Stewart, Aaron Pierre, who has been confirmed to make his big screen debut in James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow. This doesn't mean we'll only see Hal in one episode, as we're sure he'll be a regular fixture of the 2016 timeline. As for the overall quality of these first 4 episodes, Jeff Snyder has had some very positive feedback and noted that the worst reaction he heard was that the show was just okay. Kyle Chandler had the following to say about landing a key role in a superhero series at 60 years old during an interview with Men's Journal. The old man upstairs said, "Hey, I'm going to give you a gift. He threw me a bone and I chewed it I chewed that thing all the way through before I went out. I decided I'm going to have fun. Damn the torpedoes. The Lantern is set to debut on August 17th and will be available on streaming on HBO Max, HBO in association with Warner Brothers. Okay, so yeah, we got all of that. Yeah. Series follows new recruit Jon Stewart, Aaron Pierre, the Lantern's legend. We know how the story goes. So I think that's about it. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Oh,
episode 1. He's dead.
How do you feel about that?
Well, so Fernando says he doesn't think this is really happening. They've seen it now. This is not people saying I'm not sure what's going to happen. They've now seen this. This is happening.
Yeah. These are the leaks that people have seen in the show because they gave it out to a few writer whatever. Mm-hmm. So we knew he was going to die.
Yeah, this doesn't surprise me at all. This doesn't surprise me yet, even a little bit. He's going to die, and why would you have 2 timelines unless you're going back to saying, "Oh, this is what he taught me. I'm now needing to use this for my future and going forward." Totally understanding. He's going to be in pretty much every episode. You're going to have flashbacks all the time throughout the whole thing. So that doesn't really surprise me nor bother me. My problem was, once again, I think you should do the movie, give us more backstory with all the stuff. So, I have a bigger problem with what they're doing. Not necessarily I'm surprised at how Jordan dies.
And I knew he was going to die. I think we all kind of speculated that he would die towards the end of the series, and because the way it make it seems like a buddy cop show, right? Like the 2 of them going, and he's the real Green Lantern, stuff like that, which kind of makes sense that you kill him off because you want to focus on Jon Stewart. But one problem that I have is the flashbacks can start to become too much, right? If you're doing too much flashbacks, too much this and that, I think that's one of the and I don't mind flashbacks. Like, I know Danny thinks I hate flashbacks. I don't mind them, but I think Book of Boba Fett did a bad job of the flashback because it was constant flashbacks and they were just like all over the place. I'm worried about that situation, but I have no problem with them killing Hal Jordan. I don't have a problem with that. And especially if we get to see Jon Stewart, because the trailer made it look like we weren't going to see Jon Stewart as Green Lantern until later episodes, right? So now with him, now with him dying in season 1, you're going to see him immediately as the Green Lantern. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Nothing about this surprised me or hurts me or makes me too upset because I feel like that's what they're going to do. You had to kill him off, and then that's the journey of trying to get back to forth. I think that you're going to only have flashbacks in the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then by that time, you'll catch up to the timeline, and now you're in 2026, and when he's really doing with all that he's learned and becoming a Green Lantern, how he's going to go forward. I think that's how the whole show goes. That's not my problem. I have no worries about that. That's fine. I just hope that it's epic enough. That
me too.
These are space police. It's not Chicago, Earth FBI agents. I don't want it to be true detective. I don't want it I want it to be true like universe. This is a huge universe, and that's what they are with Green Lanterns. Now Earth is his base of operations, but if it's a origin story for Jon Stewart, and then by the end he kind of goes off and does some more, and then he comes back for Man of Tomorrow. I think there's ways to make it happen that I will be happy with it. There's also ways that they do it that'll piss me off.
And with Hal Jordan dying so early, right? You can tease him coming back in the end as the bad. I can't remember the name that he came back with.
He could be
Spectre. Yeah. So you can have him come back, and I think you don't bring an actor like him in there to just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna kill you off and never use you again, right? Now the only problem with this is we already know that the DCU is in trouble. Yeah. They are in trouble with the box office numbers going on. And if Clayface doesn't do good and the Man of Tomorrow doesn't do good, like they're gonna start switching up. There's just no doubt.
Does Gunn leave him the zone?
That too, right? After Man of Tomorrow, it's like, okay, you guys are doing your merger thing. I'm not on board with, who's running the show, so I'm gonna bounce. I could see that.
But I mean, if you're James Gunn, you want to get your voice out there. If they don't pigeonhole you or try to control your characters, then you have to do it. I will almost only sign 2-year contract going in and seeing how they continue to do things. Very much how Wembanyama said, I'm signing 4 years instead of 5. I want to have a player option in my 5th year. You use that to control. Say, okay, well, I have these stories planned out and I want to do something, but I'm not going to do it unless I'm promised that this is going to work out.
Absolutely, 100%. And like you said, because I know we talked about, the political stuff about it and then non-aligning and stuff like that. But I'm with you. As long as it's like, yo, let me do my thing. You don't interfere with me, because you're the head of a studio. You don't just want to give up. And even if you quit, that puts a place to where, I can put a bad name on James Gunn, like he didn't stick it, he left, you know what I mean? He let politics or whatever take over, and that could be a problem. So you have to be very careful how you tread in this situation, So
Yep, no, 100%. And if you're Jon Stewart, if you're going in there, you realize you are the face of the Green Lanterns. That's the one they're putting all the eggs in your basket. So you want to make sure that you are done well. You want to make sure that the script writing is done, and then that continues throughout the DCU. I'm hoping that we do.
Absolutely, 100%. Guys, let us know what you think about the Green Lantern show. Are you excited for it? We'll get into the comments. Collector said, I am back. Yeah, thanks for coming back. So, are you not watching X-Men 97, Collector, or you're not a fan? I'm curious about that.
Because I don't know if he has Disney Plus.
I got you. Because my I was like, you watching X-Men 97? He's like, no, I'm not really a fan. I'm like, you're crazy, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, this is the best era of X-Men.
I agree, 100%. I think Storm's ancestors and her bloodline are destined to take out Apocalypse for good. I actually think, and I was going to say this earlier when we talked about it, which I forgot, but I think it's going to have something to do with love, right?
Yeah,
it makes
they set that up, that love is the one thing that's on the outside that you can change things.
Yes, because they show and I don't know her name, but the one with Rama Tut, the black girl, and I heard she is a love interest for Apocalypse. So I think we're gonna do something like that. Then you have Rogue, like you said, who should be on the other side of Gambit to use the love to bring Gambit back. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna have a lot to do with that. I don't think this is really happening. You said that already. I said, what's up, THX 1178? Said, how do Kings and chat? We're doing great. Grifter channels are going to be mad. They're always 100%. Mad.
You're right.
They're always mad. Yeah. They're always mad at some stupid shit. Nobody is more notorious for leaking videos than really I will definitely be watching the show, and I'll make my own opinion on how I feel about it.
Which is the best thing to do.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. That's what we say all the time. I know, even though I tell you guys all this shit is like, I will tell you now, don't go see the Batman 2. That's the one movie I'll tell you not to go see. I'll be like, don't go see the Batman 2. But anything else, make your own opinion for it. You know what I mean?
He doesn't want it to be great, because if it is great, he eat his words.
It'll never be great. Never. There will never be no admitting from me that movie is great, even if I think it is.
you just not acknowledge it.
Yeah, no. I'll be like, I didn't see it, guys. Sorry, can't talk about it. Didn't see it. See you next time. Take care, Incognito. Thank you.
Appreciate
Some people are saying Hal is becoming a Spectre instead of Parallax.
Yeah, so Parallax is the normal thing, but I've seen Spectre in everything I've seen and all the leaks.
I like that. Spectre is the green and gray guy, right? The one that was in okay. So yeah, I could see that. That way you don't turn him bad, right? Because Spectre's not really a bad guy, so you don't turn him bad. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so you don't turn him bad. So I could see that. No, I don't have Disney Plus. I got rid of it after Daredevil Born Again, and I won't be getting it back until next year. I got you. Green Lantern sounded like a weak named character who's afraid of lanterns, the charming man. At least Green Arrow was a weapon. The lantern catchphrase, get illuminated.
I'll tell you this.
Don't hate.
Green Arrow would not want to go against the Green Lantern.
Oh, 100%. There's no battle there. And I have this website where I can buy the first season on 4K. Okay,
That's awesome.
I got you. Do you think a pre Yellow Lantern Celestro will play a small role in the Lantern series? That's interesting. What do you think on
Sinestro?
Yeah, Sinestro.
He's one of the greatest characters, period.
Agreed.
So I would love to see him at least an introduction.
Me too.
To it.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't think this storyline really paves the way for it if you're still on Earth all the time. So,
agreed.
You know.
And just so you know, Fernando spelled with an S. I'm just saying, all right? I'm sorry, Anzo. I'm seeing the Batman too. I love Robert Pattinson's Batman. I didn't expect nothing less from you, Collector. I'm just telling everybody else not to. All right? That's all I'm saying.
Robert Pattinson is good at Batman, terrible at Bruce Wayne. He's awful. But that's the part of the whole thing that he's trying to do.
The Batman was so good, made me happy as a Bat fan of 40 plus years.
Okay. Right.
Listen, guys. You guys need to stop with this. The Batman is so good stuff. It's not. It's horrible. That thing put me to sleep 3 times, and I actually seen it 3 times in the theater. Don't ask me why, but I ended up going 3 times in the theaters to watch this damn movie.
Because everybody said it's not
every
bad.
time.
Everyone's telling you it's not that bad.
Nah, it's horrible.
Bad. It's not terrible.
Nah, it's horrible. It is absolutely garbage. But guys, we'll get into the next topic because we are done talking about this. And the next one is
no. The next one is you.
I'm gonna take the next one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the next one. I'm not gonna make you do. I'm not gonna do
that. Oh yeah, we're doing last. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Last, you don't have to worry about it. So
yeah. Thank God.
You got it.
All right, guys, we got the next topic, which is going to be Avengers Doomsday is reportedly not going so good. So hold on. Collector had a question real quick. He said, Anzo and Bryon, did you guys hear that next week 6 different states are suing Paramount for $650 million for the merger? Really?
Yeah, but I don't think it matters. And they're just going to throw out they'll go to the federal court. They'll throw out the whole lawsuit.
Yeah, for sure. And I said, my bad on the misspelling. It's okay. I just messing with you, Fernando. Don't worry. Listen, the way you guys mess with me when I'm not even around, I gotta get you back when I'm here, right? You think I don't hear the shit you guys say on Bryon's stream when I'm not around? Collector, and I seen your comment, Collector. I seen it. You were talking about, I think you're talking about Doom, and Collector was like, oh, well, we already know someone who's not gonna like it. Yeah, I seen it, motherfucker. I seen it, Collector.
All I got to say, guys, when you want to make fun of Anzo, I got 2 words for you.
Do it.
Just because I don't comment doesn't mean I am not watching. All right. I'm just saying. He said Anzo be on his alt. No, I'm on my regular one. I just don't say nothing.
Anzo got burner accounts. He's like, I'll play case for all y'all.
You know what? I actually do have burner accounts. I may pop in with one of them one time. You'd be like, is that Anzo? Yeah, motherfucker, it's me. You just don't know it. All right, so let's get into this topic real quick because this is very interesting. First off, Bryon, what are your thoughts on Doomsday not doing so well? I thought they had this down packed. They knew what they were doing, but we're getting that post-production's not doing so well.
And they're doing reshoots, but they do reshoots all the time, all the way up to like the last 2 weeks. So I'm not surprised. At least they're taking the time to do it because, as I said, I think Supergirl could have been salvaged in some ways if they would have did a better post-production and actually controlled it a little bit better. So I'm hoping that it turns out to be good, but I am confident that Brand New Day is going to be great and Doomsday is just going to make money right now.
Ooh. So do you think Doomsday is going to be bad or you think it's going to be good?
I think it'll be fine. At the end of the day, I think it's going to end up being fine.
Really? Okay. You see, here's the problem that I have, right? I think, we're getting all of these cameos and stuff like that,
Mhm.
but people don't realize it's just going to be like 5, maybe 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to see the X-Men at the beginning of the movie and then Doom, and then we got to get into the original characters, right? So a lot of these cameos that we have, I think they're just to die off.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire's gonna get killed by Wolverine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I think a lot of these things are just to die off. We'll get into article says rumor Avengers Doomsday is reportedly not going so good as post production continues. According to a new rumor, there may be issues with Avengers Doomsday as things are supposedly not going so well as work on the highly anticipated Marvel Studio movie continues. Update. It turns out that it was a total nothing burger, as John Campea told viewers who turned into his latest video that Marvel Studios may or may not be struggling to figure out in the editing panic over.
Oh, so we don't have to worry about it. Done. He said, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah. I'm not listening to John Campea just because John Campea said it, right? Listen, he's a good source, but he's not the end all to be all when it comes to these sources. To be honest with you, know what I mean? So,
Are you not concerned then with what's going on with Avengers Doomsday at all? Like, are you think that everything's going to be fine?
I don't think so. I think I could see why, because remember, this is a movie that's directly after um Endgame, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is supposed to be directly after Endgame. So when you do something like that, you kind of mess up the continuity of the movies that you made after Endgame too as well. So you have to be extremely careful with whatever you're trying to do, right? So I don't know, man. What do you think?
I think they're changing Doom's Endgame, and they're re-releasing it, and they're making us go see it, and they're going to say, "Well, you didn't really understand." They're doing a lot, very
Mm-hmm.
much what they did with what's the movie with Will Smith, and they said we're going to go with the alternate ending, which was the first ending that we're really
Um,
going to try.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Omega Man because it was a remake of Omega Man. So, but I Am Legend. So they're doing that. I feel like that when you're changing the whole movie, I don't necessarily like it. I think
Me
that's
too.
it's not smart, and that is what worries me.
Absolutely. And we're still going to read this article. I want to hear what you guys have to say, anything about it too, as well. It
But
says, well,
I wanted to show
yeah, go.
you
Oh, go
this.
ahead.
This is Dr. Doom's crystal, his throne, and his throne room.
Oh, I like it.
So that's the
I
first
like
thing
it.
you see. Start to see Dr. Doom's throne room. They released it all on the stuff.
Yeah, they're actually showing a lot.
Mm-hmm. So you see everything Xmen, all the stuff for that. I thought that was really cool. Clock. So
Yeah, yeah. And
I
it's
thought
coming
that
out
was
soon,
kind of
guys.
cool. So here's the still on the pictures of it, so you guys can see the Avengers here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys can't see it. That's why. Sorry. I
Yeah.
was giving you the wrong one. No, all right. But yeah, so you see here with Captain America and the Avengers here.
Mm-hmm.
These are stills from the X Mansion.
Nice.
This is where Xavier's going to
The
be.
wheelchair. Yeah.
Mhm.
That looks like where they're sitting and playing the chess, right?
Yep,
Where they
exactly.
see on the
In that
trailer.
scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
In that scene. This is where Doom's throne room is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some cool stills that I thought that was out there. So yeah.
And there's a lot of leaks out there, guys, which I think have been confirmed to be kind of real too,
Mhm.
right? So, I mean, for me, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I don't have a problem with kind of the stuff they're doing, right? And again, I take it to like, and I remember because people went crazy with Multiverse of Madness when they brought in, the Illuminati and they killed him off right away. And you brought him in just to kill off, and you killed off Professor X and all kinds of stuff like that. That's what's gonna happen in Doomsday.
100%.
Let's be real. This is exactly what's going to be happening in Doomsday. It's going to focus on the characters that they created: Iron Man, Thor. Well, not Iron Man, but Thor, Captain America.
Would you be
Bucky.
surprised if you got Iron Man?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. In a certain way, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Right? Maybe in a flashback or something. You got Loki. Lawrence, I'm going to get to that because I believe that's a leak that they talked about where it like seemed real. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's definitely that. But this article says, well, this had to happen eventually, despite all signs pointing to Avengers Doomsday being one of 2026 biggest hits, even with stiff competition. Doom ain't no competition. Like, let's get real. Like, Doom ain't no competition. Doom Park Caca is no competition, all right? Well, I'm just saying. Fans have grown increasingly frustrated with the radio silence from Marvel Studios since December and January's four teeth. Now, here's a question before I continue. When do we get a trailer?
Gotta be Spider-Man.
Ooh, okay. I like that. So first trailer with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right timing, gives you about 6 months, not even 6 months, really, 4.5 months, really, before it comes out. I think that's the best time to do it.
Do you think we should have got a trailer already? Or
No,
a teaser, maybe?
Because we've gotten all the little small teasers for Doomsday. All those things that they didn't have anything to do with the movie. And
they were nothing burgers to me, though. Yeah.
But that's why I think this trailer is going to be good. I think they're going to give us 3 big trailers, but I don't think they want to reveal anything. And they want to use it to get people to go back and see Endgame, the new way they're going to do it, and the new content they're going to have that kind of creates this parallel universe with what they happened with Iron Man. And I think that's what they want.
To be honest with you, I'm good with 1 or 2 trailers, right? I don't want to see them put out all these TV spots and all kinds of stuff that's going to kind of like ruin the movie for people, or at least for us. So I'm good with maybe 2, maybe 3 trailers. Like, you'll do the original trailer, and then the second one will be the original trailer, but you'll add something a little bit more. And then the third one will be the second trailer and the first trailer combined with just a little bit more for the third trailer, and then you leave it at that. I don't want to see too much. I don't want to see too much.
1 for Spider-Man. They'll do 1 for the Endgame re-release.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they'll do a final trailer.
I like that. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Said there have been odd leaks, of course, but in terms of official released material, we've had nothing. Even after a full trailer wowed CinemaCon attendees back in April, perhaps as a result of that frustration, some negative chatter has begun. YouTuber John Campea closed out his latest video saying, "I am certainly excited for Doomsday, although I'm hearing it's not going so good." He didn't elaborate. He promised to share more details on his next show. While we certainly wouldn't panic yet, it's easy to believe that Avengers Doomsday is providing a challenging movie to get right. The Russo brothers need to wrap up all of the multiverse saga loose ends while making it accessible to audience who haven't seen anything. Introducing a new villain in Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, and balance a huge cast of characters who each need their moment. We'll see what Campea has to say later on today, but fans will be hoping that the Russos deliver another Avengers Endgame, not a movie like Netflix Electric State. We can't beat it. We can stand on the shoulders of these giants of Infinity War and Endgame. So we're literally zeroing out the board, and we're going to try to earn your trust and respect all over again. And with the likes of these fellows, I think we are pretty good. We have a pretty good shot. Downey previously said about the movie. You can hear more from Campea on the Avengers Doomsday apparent issues below. We don't want to hear about that. In Avengers Doomsday, beloved heroes from 3 distinct universes will set on a deadly collision course and face an external threat unlike anything they've ever encountered. Okay, and we get to all of that stuff. So, Brian, what are your thoughts?
I think that Marvel has always done a good job post-production.
Mm-hmm.
So I am less worried about what they're going to do post-production, and that it's going to be, they're going to continue to change things all the way up to the end. And we're going to get a good Doomsday movie, but I don't know if it's going to be better than Brand New Day. I think Spider-Man has been consistently the best brand that we've had. And technically, though Marvel helps them make it, it's really a Sony movie.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's why even if they don't do a trailer release, I can see them release a trailer with it and then still put it online immediately, because it
Yeah, me
doesn't
too.
help them if people are only going to go see Spider-Man just to
In the
see the
theater.
trailer.
Yeah, I agree 100%. But that's what they need to do. Put it in the theater first, right? Give about a day or two. I would say a week, but I understand like with this ADHD time period, people who aren't gonna really see, they want to see that now. They want to see it
Mhm.
over and over again. So I could see them doing it out a couple of days after, but put it in the theater first and then let it come out and hit online. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, I also think that, I mean, when you talk about the problems, like what problems? Like you don't give us details as to problems. Shooting is already done, so that's not a problem. So, like you said, it must be with the editing and putting things together and stuff like that, especially with the fact that you got a lot of things, that threads that you have to close up to as well. But then again, you also have two movies, right? So you may not be able to close everything out in this movie, but you still have Secret Wars where you can kind of incorporate some of the
Mhm.
things that you didn't close out. But I agree with you. The biggest problem about this whole thing is that you didn't build up to it. Like we built up to Thanos for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
When Thanos came around, everybody was waiting, right? You were building up to Kang and then completely switched that up to go with Doctor Doom. And now there was no build up to Doctor Doom. And that's a problem.
It's funny because I've been thinking about this. If Doctor Doom kills Loki,
Mm-hmm.
does Loki come back, or do they let this be a death that stays?
You see, that's an interesting thought there too, right? Because how many times are you going to kill somebody and bring them back? So if
Exactly.
you kill him this time, you have to keep him dead. I
Mhm.
want him dead. If you kill him, if and that's what I'm hearing, guys. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm hearing. The rumor is that he does die, and if he does die, then you leave him dead, right? You can't
Do you
ruin
allow him to go to
stakes anymore.
Valhalla? Do you,
um I could see him going to Valhalla. You know what I mean? I could see them doing something like that. But if you're gonna do that, you gotta keep him dead because you gotta have stakes in these movies, right? And if you keep bringing someone back from the dead, then it's like, what's the point of killing them off if you're just gonna keep bringing people back? You know? So, yeah, if he dies, I want him dead, and I want anybody who dies. Now I know we're gonna get a reboot, right? They're
Mhm.
gonna get a soft reboot, so that's kind of switching up because I know they want to bring Tony Iron Man back. They want to bring Tony Stark back, and I get that. Captain America back, and I get that. So I'm okay with that because you have a lot of storylines with the X-Men that you want to incorporate. You need all of these characters to do so. But after the reboot, going forward, if you kill somebody,
Let him stay
let it
dead.
go. Yeah, let him stay dead. Let him stay dead. You know what I mean? So, how
I
about you?
100% agree. I thought about this for Loki because he kind of is beyond time and he dealt with Victor Timely. Is he part of that loop that's always going to happen? When Kang says, even if you kill me,
Yes.
all my people will come back and it will just loop back to me being right here again. And I'll like
Hmm.
it to be him there right there again with Loki continually in that time loop that he is now forever connected to Victor Timely and forever in that time loop too. So that would be a way for them to do that.
Do you think when they reboot it, they can revisit the Kang stuff,
I
or
think
and do you think they will?
no, I don't think they will.
Okay.
I think that they're done with Jonathan Majors right now. Um, I don't agree with it. I don't think he should have lost his job, but
Hmm.
just like I felt like T'Challa, I think if you didn't like him, recast him. Give another
I agree.
black character
Hmm.
an opportunity for that job.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So just
I
recast.
personally think like pivoting was a big problem, especially when you were leading up to all this stuff. Because when you think about it, the last phase of the MCU has a lot of end credit scenes that go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hercules, right? You have the Blade one, you know.
It's only been
Yeah,
7 years.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You have the Eternals one where Thanos' brother comes out at the end. Like a lot of these end credit scenes are leading to nothing. So
So they talked about this because Avengers 7 has already been talked about, and Avengers 7 could be Deviants, Eternals, all the X-Men along with Avengers. So Avengers, X-Men, Eternals with the deviant gene being part of what makes them X-Men.
I could see
a mutant. So that could be part of it, and I could see that being a future timeline that they kind of revisit. So I think that they'll have less of it. And if we ever get Midnight Suns or anything with Marshall Ali, who's supposed to be in Secret Wars, maybe that doesn't become a dead end either. Maybe they wrap up this whole thing in a pretty bow and then get out.
Hopefully they do, because right now it's discombobulated. You know what I mean? We don't know really where the connective tissue is. It seemed like the last phase, they were just throwing crap at the wall to see what stick. And the only thing that stuck was Spider-Man and Daredevil. That's it. And everything else went good. So, guys, and X-Men 97. Absolutely, 100%. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. We're going to get to these comments real quick, and then we'll move on. Tamika said, hey, Nzo and Bryon. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? Good to see you. He said, Nzo be on his alt. Yeah, you damn right about that. And then Oregon is looking into criminal investigations of fraud of people who work in the yacht, White House, and Parliament. I got you. Because I think, like we said many times, is that Donald Trump had a lot to do with that going through. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Netflix had the deal signed, sealed, and delivered. And then 2 weeks later, it was like, oh, guys, no, Netflix doesn't have this deal anymore. It's like, wait, what?
This feels so much like, when you're talking about like Tupac or Biggie and stuff, like you got your producers all up in your videos, you got the president all up in your business, doing all this other stuff they don't need to be doing. It's embarrassing seeing this time after time after time.
Absolutely, 100%. So I don't know if he was talking about you or me, Nzo. Probably talking about both of us, to be honest 100%. With you. Hello, everyone. I want to know your thoughts on Sony cancel their physical media.
You should have saw us at the beginning of the show, because it was like a 45-minute rant with me being pissed off about physical media, because all I have is physical media all over here. That's all I have. Crazy.
And I don't collect physical media as much as I used to, but I can see where the problem could be by not having physical media anymore. It could be a huge problem. Like you paying, like, let's say you see a movie, right? Let's say I'm going to use Blank Man because I know Danny don't like Blank Man, but I'm going to use Blank Man, right? You decide you're going to pay for Blank Man, and then 5 years down the line, they take it off the service, and you can't watch Blank Man anymore. That's a problem.
You paid for it. You paid for it. They promise it'll always be there.
Yeah, that's a problem. I think it will be between Multiverse of Madness and No Way Home. Really? I mean, I like Multiverse of Madness, so I don't see that being a problem. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was
loved
good.
it.
Yeah, me too.
I think all the anticipation is what people were pissed off about. Oh, it's going to have the greatest things of all time in here. And then didn't have every character they wanted, and that pissed people off. But really, Multiverse of Madness is phenomenal.
Absolutely, 100%. And I think Multiverse of Madness was the stepping stone for us to get R-rated stuff, right? Because that was the first movie where we seen like, oh, they put blood in this, and you got heads popped up, and I was like, okay, so that's why I like that. That's why I give it a little bit more than a lot of people do, is because I seen Marvel was testing the waters with the R-rated stuff to get a little bit more, into adult stuff. They'll probably have so much stuff to fit in and edit. Things I really don't like when they rely on test screens too much. 100% agree about Supergirl. A better movie was in there somewhere. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
If they could just cut it up the right way, it could have been a better movie.
Absolutely, 100%. If you play Marvel versus Capcom, Onslaught is a difficult boss. Onslaught is almost unbeatable. Oh my God, he's so hard to beat. He is so hard to beat.
Is all the power, the mental. He's everything you want in a superhero or a villain. Anything you want, he'll give it to you.
Yes, absolutely. And Oregon is subpoenaing everything between the White House and Paramount about the merger between Paramount. Yeah, I got you.
They're going to say the state can't subpoena the feds.
Nothing's going to come out of that. Yeah, nothing's going to come out of that, which is why it's going to fail outside the nostalgia effect. So you think it's gonna fail because of the nostalgia effect?
So I think here's the issue. I think failure is not going to be something you can prove
Mm-hmm.
because the number is still going to be there.
100%.
No one loved Age of Ultron, even though I think the more you look back at it, it's actually a really good movie. It still made 1.4 billion dollars. So you won't be
100%.
able to say this is a terrible movie compared to what?
100%. 100%. It's gonna make its money, right? It may not. Listen, we talk about the Transformer movies all the time. A lot of them made $1 billion. A lot of them are trash. But at the end of the day, they still made money. So what can you really say? Doom Throne, X Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
I think Loki is getting killed. Yeah, there's a rumor of that. They need to give us a trailer. I think we will get one, but I'm right there with you, Collector. I want to see a trailer. They will do everything in Affinity, but make it Doom and multiverse related, copy and paste. You think so? I don't think so. I think it's going to be different.
The end, they're going to use Iron Man and his variants and show something like that, and that he is connected. If you lose Iron Man, that you get Doom.
I like that. X-Men will be the Black Order watch. Okay. I can see it. I can see that, because the leaks are that the X-Men are actually the ones going around to these universes and trying to wipe out these lines. You know what I mean? So I can see that. I can see that. Tom Cruise is playing Iron Man. He's too old.
Yep.
Yeah, he's too old. He's too old. Now maybe you get a variant Iron Man in this and Tom Cruise shows up, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
And it is his entire outfit. I wouldn't mind seeing it because we've seen the concept art for years now. I like to see it. I just don't know if I want to see it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think so because SDCC is the same week as Spider-Man. I got you.
Exactly. That's why San Diego Comic-Con will go ahead and they'll release it. Then we'll get the trailer right then.
Said Dune 3 has 3 trailers already. Yeah, I know. And we're about to get into one of them. So if you guys hear some snoring, that's me. Okay? I passed out. I'm sorry. What happens if they don't put one out during Spider-Man? Then it's in trouble?
It's not in trouble money-wise. There's not a monetary thing that's going to happen to say it's in trouble.
Agreed. And I don't think it's in trouble. I just think that they're like, we would have got trailers already. I think this is one of these movies where you want to be careful what you put out there, because there's going to be a lot of stuff in there that you don't want to get spoiled. Now, granted, it's being spoiled all over the internet right now, but there's no hard evidence as to that being it. And then if you put out a trailer, it's like, oh, it confirms this, it confirms that. So you want to wait at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
as long as you can. What happened? I read that one already. People at CinemaCon got to see the trailer back in April,
and that's not to say they didn't cut it up a little bit more, change it a little bit,
or if that's going to even be the trailer that we see coming out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it will be on TikTok same day. Absolutely. Yeah, I super disagree with them ditching Kang just because the actor issues. I felt the same about them killing off the Black Panther too. Yeah, they have a problem with recasting.
Yeah,
and they should have recasted. You know what I mean?
They should have got rid of Jonathan Majors because he ain't do nothing.
Oh, facts. They should have never got rid of him. He did not deserve to get kicked off for that. Yeah, I agree. They're absolutely revisiting Kang, but it may or may not be with Jonathan Majors.
I think now they're not going to do Jonathan Majors. I think he's made some missteps.
Yeah. And then, Daily Wire crap and all of that. So, yeah. Will Kang be mentioned in Doomsday at all? I don't think so.
I think he'll be at the beginning.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, at the beginning. And it'd be something simple as like the TVA is now almost complete with getting rid of all the Kang variants.
You know what? I could see that too, but I think they did that in Loki at the end of it, right? Where they're like, "Oh yeah, we got these Doom variants," and they just made it like it was nothing. So
they will remind you just a quick 2-line.
Yeah. I could see that. You know how many memes I've seen, bro? Just announced new headphones, and people in the comments were like, "Don't buy them. You won't physically get them." Yeah? How does Ant-Man not mention Kang? because they're moving away from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he has to say that he was there, and Ant-Man's going to be in it, so you have to talk about it. Acknowledge that he's there. You can't just pretend like it never happened.
Yeah, I agree. Multiverse of Madness is my third most favorite MCU movie. Okay, I
don't
like
know if
it.
I have it that high, but it's because I'm not gonna put it in front of Winter Soldier or Civil War. I love Ragnarok. I know you don't like Ragnarok, but I love Ragnarok. All the other Avenger movies are really good. I love Black Panther. So like, there's movies out there that I just really like. But Multiverse of Madness is right there. You know, top 10 for me probably.
And it's funny because I think top 10. I was just about to say that Multiverse of Madness definitely in top 10 for me. Are these guys reading chats or is this all donations? No, we read chats. We read chats. We even if you donate, we still read in chats, bro. Like that's what we do.
We'll highlight yours if you want to donate, but no, you're going.
Yeah, absolutely. We read chats.
You guys.
That's why we on here for 3 hours sometimes
100%.
because we're reading all you guys chats. You know,
one day that might not be the case, but as of right now, we're going to read.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if it ever gets to a point where like we're like an hour or two behind of the chat, then we can do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, for now we can.
We'll
Kang has to
then.
Facts 100%. Kang has to be at least mentioned in the movie, Fernando. Absolutely. Also, Loki is in Doomsday. He met Kang as well. Absolutely. Clearly, it's not going to fail financially. Let's be real. No, it's not.
Hey, if the fact that she's saying that is something good, you finally understood. It's not going to fail financially.
What do you guys think the Endgame post-credit scene will be to connect Doomsday? So first off, I'm not falling for their damn okie doke. I am not going to the theater to sit down and watch Endgame for a whole 3 freaking hours.
15 more minutes
just to watch that? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
15 minutes more content.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But what are your thoughts, Bryon?
I'm not gonna go see it. I'm gonna wait till it's on bootleg.
Me too.
It's on my whatever way I'm going to be able to watch it, and then I'm going to see the extra scene there.
Me too. I'm not doing that either. I'm not doing that.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And when I can watch it at home, just for you to put some other stuff in it, no, I'm not doing that.
I'll fast to the end and say, okay, you did. Let me that's
facts. Fact. Fail, meaning not really good a movie with character like Dr. Doom. Yeah, we know what you mean, but
but that's it might not be as good as it could have been. I could see that being possible, but I don't see it financially failing. It's going to make $2 billion, like close to that at least.
Absolutely. Said I will be yelling at Nzo, wake up. Yeah, well, thank God you're not on the stream because my eyes are getting heavy right now just thinking about it coming. They won't recast black actors except Rhodey. Yeah,
that was really easy for Terrence Howard.
Facts. Terrence Howard should do a cameo on Secret Wars. I wish he would. I wish they would do right by him, but we're not.
They have a bad relationship now, so I don't think that's
extremely bad. And he doesn't even like Robert Downey Jr. anymore because kind of threw him under the bus as well. You know, they have a problem with casting black characters. Yeah, he did. Took a pay cut to bring him in. Yep. Absolutely. What are your thoughts on the little fan-made video of Dr. Doom taking out all the Kangs? It was all right.
Yeah,
it was all right.
Look, Doom is phenomenal. He's taking out the Kang. I mean, Jonathan Majors Kang was a problem, except when he gets beaten by ants. Facts.
Collector with a $2 super chat. He said, "Doom trailer time." Collector, you really trying to fuck with? I'm sorry, Grizzly, but you really trying it. I'm going to see. I'm going to see it. Okay, I got you. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. And Robert Downey Jr. is basically a crackhead and was an Oscar winner. Brought back his career. Yep. He did.
Jonathan Majors needs to have that time. He needs to have the opportunity to do it. So I don't like that, but they're not going to go back and revisit them anymore.
Absolutely. Collector, now is your time. Now you can cheer. Now you can be happy because we got rid of this topic and we are moving on to the next topic, which is going to be Dune Kaka 3. And Bryon will be taking over this one because I do not.
It's not bad. We're going to do it. Next topic. All right. We made it, guys. Dune 3 trailer time. All right. I'm going to read this article real quick, and then at the end, we'll watch the trailer together. And I'm telling you, wake up.
Oh, shit. My bad. We're finished? We're not finished?
Dude,
oh, shit.
I don't think everyone understands what Dune 3 is about. That the person who's been your hero for the first two movies is going to be the biggest villain in all the world. In all the world.
Collector needs a video, brother. Like this is his stream. So right, so they got to do that. You know what I mean? I can control some stuff, but they got to give you the video. Bryon got to give you the video, Collector.
You'll see it after we're done talking about this topic real quick.
There we go.
Dune 3 trailer, Timothy Chalamet and Denis Villeneuve. I have a problem saying his name. Unleash action-packed scenes with Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and the Sandworms. And the Sandworms have been coming back, which is crazy. Denis Villeneuve and Timothy Chalamet unveiled an action-packed new trailer of Dune Part 3, marking the latest and most comprehensive look at the highly anticipated final chapter of the sci-fi trilogy. The Oscar-nominated filmmaker and his star unveiled new footage from Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures, epic before an audience full of Dune devotees and press in Los Angeles. The global IMAX fan event was simulcast in Chicago, Dallas, Toronto, Montreal, right next to Nzo, London, Berlin, Mexico City, and Abu Dhabi. The trailer and extended clip from the film was shown ahead of an IMAX 70mm screening of The Odyssey, which is going to be awesome. Dune Part 3 sees... whatever. Chalamet returns as Paul Atreides, continuing the story of his ascent to power at the end of Part 2, inspired by Frank Herbert's novel Dune Messiah. Dune Messiah is a problem, guys. Dune Messiah is going to have Paul Atreides rule the entire galaxy, and you're going to find out he is a liar, a manipulator, all the crazy things you can imagine. He lies to everybody. He is a villain, and you would really go. It's gonna be something to watch. So the action takes place 17 years after the events of the previous film and explores the consequences of Paul's rule as emperor, because he is emperor. And things are getting dark, really, really dark. As lovers of the first film know, Paul is blessed with the visions of the future, but his mind has grown clouded since assuming control of the galaxy, because he does now. He's literally the evil emperor. He's literally here. Like, that's who he is. So the future has a way of talking to me. Paul confesses, I can't see what's ahead. And Paul has a new adversary in Robert Pattinson's Skytail, a shapeshifter who wants to dethrone the emperor. We plan to strike the core of the imperial power, Scott says, making it clear that he wants to pull off nothing short of a regime change. The trailer also highlights Zendaya as a Fremen warrior, Shani, whose romance with Paul has grown complicated with his marriage to Princess Urulan, who is Florence Pugh. She now wants a child.
You do know nothing about this article. Sounds interesting at all right now, right?
Dude, this is a love triangle. Now the side chick wants to have a child because of come on. There are also plenty of Duncan Idaho and the fearsome warrior who died defending Paul, and his mother, Rebecca Ferguson, and who has been resurrected as a Gula. So he is talking about clone, basically. He has sent a gift to Paul by a Skytail. In one sequence, the Gula version of Duncan has a telling exchange with Paul. Paul says, "Who are you?" Duncan says, "To deliver a peace proposal." Peace is a good thing, Paul says. Why should I refuse? And Duncan says, because it's meant to destroy you. And he's the peace proposal. Villeneuve previously described the film as a tonal shift from the earlier entries, noting that while the first installments were more contemplative of the second function of the war movie, the third was more action-packed and tense. He also called Dune Part 3 his most personal of the trilogy, emphasizing the emotional core of Paul and Shani's relationship as it evolves under mounting political and personal pressure. And Paul certainly seems to be more shaken, less strident than in any other previous films. He has unleashed a wave of intergalactic bloodletting. Forgive me for all I've done, Paul says in the teaser trailer end.
Kaka.
All right, I want to say this real quick. In a question and answer following the trailer's debut, Chalamet discusses how Paul's moral crisis is teased in the books and part of what Herbert once wanted to say about the corruptive influence of power by offering a warning tale and of a charismatic leader. Exactly what it is. It's a warning. What happens when you find a charismatic leader? Sounds like something we know in the future, in our time too.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I read somewhere that it's Wiles wrote Messiah as a follow-up because people mistook Paul as a classic hero, Chalamet said, and he wanted to warn the world what can happen when people blindly follow leaders and that even the good can be corrupted, even though he was never good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we talked about all this. It's the moment that he's been dreading. Let's watch this trailer. If it'll let me do it. Oh, I guess it won't let me do it that way. So, oh no, what would we ever do? We'll never be able to watch this thing.
Thank God. Let's do it. So, guys, we'll see you tomorrow next week on the Rewind. Damn it.
Unfortunately for him, I've downloaded like 3 of these trailers, guys.
Yeah, of course you did.
So, just in case, I knew this might happen. Here is the video file for Doom Messiah. Bro, there's going to be so much death in this damn movie. There's going to be so much going on. You can say you might like it. There's a lot going on in that trailer. That's crazy.
So let me ask you this, right? You say there's going to be a lot of deaths in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But do you care about a lot of the characters to even care about their deaths?
You will care about some of the people that are going to die. Yes.
I mean, I won't.
You can only just watch this one and you'll care about some of these, man.
I will not watch it, bro. Listen, I sat here about months ago and I listened to all you guys talk about how Dune 2 was okay. So finally one night I said, you know what? Let me put on Dune 2 to see what these guys are talking about. And I was knocked out within the first 10 minutes.
You can't watch
10 minutes
in the morning talking about.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
In the morning when you watching it. We were done talking. The man goes to sleep after we done talking. And he's gonna talk about, I'm talking out sleep. Yeah, you sleep. This time you always go to sleep. The movie is really interesting in what happens in Doom 2 because it says something. But Doom Messiah is a problem. It is when you told you have a prophecy. This is the problem with prophecies. Because anyone could pretend to be that prophecy. And this is we find out he uses the prophecy to get power, and he kills everyone. He does what the emperor, evil emperor in Star Wars, what you want him to do. He does it. It's crazy. Dune, this is the same world as Star Wars. And Dune, this is phenomenal. It's great writing. The story's going to be crazy. And anyone who thinks Paul Atreides is a good guy is sadly mistaken.
I can tell you this, right? I could see opening weekend, right? Avengers Doomsday, about $200 million opening weekend. Dune, $100 million. Second weekend, Dune, $200 million. Avengers Endgame, $400 million. I think it doubles it up every single weekend, right? Every single weekend. Two different
things, because I've just said I think Doomsday is going to do $1 billion more than Dune. $1 billion, But Dune will be like a top 6 movie
for the year.
Yeah. This will still be a very good movie. It's a great franchise, and by the end of by this third movie, it will gross over $2 billion.
Yeah, I guess as a franchise as a whole, I could see that happening, but snooze fest, bro. This is a snooze fest, all right? Listen, one of these nights I know I'm gonna hit insomnia. I'm gonna start with Doom 1, put on Doom 2 and 3, and I promise you not 3, but 1 and 2, and I promise you I will not get past the first one before I start to fall asleep.
Well, but Doom 2 is hard to fall asleep. There's a lot of stuff going on, and the story, if you really look at it, it's almost like watching you know how the story of Jesus and how, you know, there's other messiahs that were out there that always talked about that, I'm the one. So he's a fake messiah that made it work and then conquered the entire galaxy. That's what this movie is. It's a cool story. It really is. The first 4 books are really good, and then it gets real problematic. But the first 4 books are really good. So gotta give it a chance.
So wait, this isn't gonna be the last Dune movie?
There's 20 books.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, really?
Oh my
god.
That's what weird thing about Doom. Let's look at your comments real quick to see what you guys are saying. So Don gets injured and he says, my time, baby. My time to shine. Put some money on back in Terrence's pocket. That'd be cool.
100%.
That'd be cool to see that.
Yep.
Said, we've seen it. Anakin Skywalker becomes Darth Vader. No. Paul Atreides is the worst. His mother was the worst. His mother was the worst in the first movie. His father was the only good person around him. Him and Duncan. Paul Atreides is a villain. It's literally a story of him becoming a villain.
Well, listen, Darth Vader did it better. I'm just saying.
The greatest villain of all time did it better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So Collector, did you enjoy the Doom movie from the 80s?
Oh, that movie is better than all 3 of these Doom movies. I haven't even seen the third one. Oh, that 80s one is better than all of them. 100%.
I will never watch the 80s version of Doom. I tried it and fell asleep through that.
That's how I feel about these ones, right? At least the original Doom, like, okay, the CGI does not hold up. CGI is trash. It is horrible when you go back and watch it. But the story-wise, 10 times better.
This is a classic sci-fi Caesar story. But what's not interesting, Anzo?
None of it.
It's almost the Anakin story.
No, it's not.
So Bryon's our hero, always with a plan B. I knew this might happen, just in case. I was like, I have this ready.
Unfortunately, yes.
It says fucking epic.
What? What's epic about it?
No, that's a good trailer. That's a good trailer.
Really?
If you understand anything with the story and all the death that you're going to get, all the wars you're going to get, this is going to be a good movie, man.
You see, that's why I would have to go back and watch 1, right? Now, I seen 1 from start to finish, but I don't remember it.
You don't have to watch 1. You go right to 2. Really watch 2. Don't worry about it. You know the House of the Treaties. You have the different houses and all this stuff, and how the houses divvy up, and how once someone becomes emperor. You just need to know that. Watch 2. Getting ready for 3.
Yeah, I'm not watching 2 though, and I'm definitely not watching 3. So
you just don't want to watch because you might end up liking 2.
I know I won't.
Be the problem.
I know I won't.
She says, "Guess what movie I'm going to be watching December 18th? It's not going to be Doomsday. I tell you that much."
You're crazy, Collector. If you're taking Dune 3 over Doomsday, you are out of your mind.
Well, I mean, that was she that said that. She said he's going to go see that.
She's out of his mind too.
Said Doomsday really needs to put out a banger to impress me. I don't think they even worried about it. Like literally, Marvel is not worried about impressing anybody. They're like, look, this is gonna be a good story. Doom is the greatest villain that they've had in the last. Doom is probably a better villain than Thanos, but they just didn't take the time to develop him.
if 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 there's any two movies that Marvel has confidence in making money, it's Spider-Man and Doomsday.
Yeah.
They ain't worried about those two movies at all. Put whatever movies up you want against them, they will get crushed.
Yeah, I agree. I tell you, I said $1 billion more. I'm gonna see both.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you will.
So, collector, you will be very impressed. They both getting at least $200 million. The opening weekend, I don't know if Dune will make $200 million opening domestically. I think domestically, I'll put Dune at getting maybe $120 million domestically, and I think Doomsday is going to be somewhere around 220. I could see it being $100 million more the first opening weekend.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I know someone says that they're seeing both, right? Most of you probably going to see both. I did that. I went to go see He-Man, and then after that, we went to go see Scary Movie in the same day. These movies are going to be 2-3 hour movies. I'm not sitting 6 hours back to back to watch these movies on the same day. It's not happening. Even if I was going to go see Doomsday 3, that's another day. I would not. 6 hours, that's too much.
Doomsday is going to happen on the 18th. Dune will happen on the 19th.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need some time away.
Facts.
So Dune came out first, even before Star Wars. Yes.
It did.
Dune's story was known. I think Star Wars is what totally stole it. Stole the storyline.
A lot of people say that it has some Dune reference into it. George Lucas himself doesn't say he really took from Dune, but then again, you wouldn't really say that because Dune's kind of like Star Wars, right? So you wouldn't really want to say that. But the Star Wars movie came out first, but the Dune book came out first. Yeah.
I did the spice in the world, the galaxy, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dune already sold out IMAX 70mm. Yeah, Dune's going to be crazy on that. I also just can't handle the truth how good Dune 3 is going to be. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
You see, here's the problem. Some of you biased mofos in the chat will say this now. Go watch it. It will be trash. And you'll still come back and say it's good just so that you don't have to agree with me. I got it. 100%.
You just said you don't care if the Batman's good. Batman 2 is good. You still hope it's terrible, and you won't even admit it feels.
I don't recall saying anything like that, Bryon. You were this is the Mandela effect. You in another universe. I don't know. I never said that.
Doomsday needs to put out a bank of a trailer for me to be slightly interested in it. So far, every trailer in Doom 3 has put out has not failed. It's too much. You know, I'm not going to put it on the trailer. Like, I want to see what's going to happen. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think you're going to make domestically in Christmas time. If they only see one, you're going to see Doomsday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I need to finish the show on HBO Max. I fell asleep twice on it. I tried to. It's so hard. Doom 3 will be the third highest grossing movie of the year. No, it won't. Fernando.
Definitely not. No.
It's $2 billion movies already.
Yeah.
No.
100%. 100%.
Then Brand New Day is going to be $1 billion movie. And
Brand New Day
might be $1 billion movie, right? And then Doomsday is going to be $1 billion. No, it won't. It won't.
Because you have Michael and Mario too already, right? Did Mario make $1 billion? Mario made $1 billion, right?
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Michael, Mario, Spider-Man, Doomsday, possibly Odyssey. Yeah, it's not going to be the third highest grossing movie.
I don't know. Moana too. I mean, Moana live action might make $1 billion. So like, no, it won't be.
Yeah, you're right.
Doom could still be a great movie making $800,000.
And here's the thing,
$100 million.
Because I think a lot of us kind of like, oh, if it doesn't make $1 billion, it's a flop. That's not true. That's not true. That's just a barometer that we put on for some of these huge movies, like a Doomsday or stuff like that. But if it doesn't make $1 billion, doesn't mean it's a flop at all. Doesn't mean that.
None of the other movies. It's made only $1.2 billion with 2 movies.
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden it's going to make $1.2 billion in one?
Agreed.
It's not that many people that are fans of it.
You know? Agreed.
But the director's only doing 3 movies. Yeah, that director's only doing 3 movies. Michael Mario 1 and 2 right now. Yes, over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Didn't even know this is the final movie of his trilogy. Yeah. Lawrence says he's seeing both. Don't smoke any of that weed. Sit your butt down and watch Doom Part 2. First off, now if you tell him not to smoke, now we in problems. Now you're saying
that's 100%. 100%. I gotta smoke weed if I'm watching Dune 3. I had something to keep me occupied while I'm watching that trash.
Dune has surpassed Star Wars as it should make more than Mando and Grogu.
Yeah, well. Yeah, it'll make more than Mando and Grogu. 100%. But that's Disney Star Wars. We already know that's trash.
I mean, Mando and Grogu's gonna maybe it'll crawl to 360.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah. That's bullshit. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm seeing Doom Part 3 first, and then we'll be seeing Doomsday like 2 or 3 days later. That's fine if you want to do it that way, but recognize that there's so many more people out there in the United States, and domestically the numbers are going to be lopsided because you're not taking kids to go see Doom. Like, facts. I don't know why everyone's not forgetting this.
Yeah,
Doomsday, people are going to see a superhero movie. Kids are not going to go see Doom.
Agreed.
Doom 3 is you don't bring your kids there.
Agreed.
You can go on separate days. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I'm not. I'm going on one day to see Doomsday, which is the 18th, and then I'll watch. I'm not watching Doom 3.
That's terrible. Lama says, fire James Gunn. You don't have to. He'll just walk away. I don't think James Gunn's the problem either.
Nah. Sort of the problem because of his lineup. You know what I mean? He likes his lineup is the problem, right? I think James Gunn is probably capable of doing a DC universe that's good, but he didn't give us the right lineup. That's where he made the mistake.
He needs to take a step back. That's the problem.
Yeah, agreed.
Doomsday might win the weekend, but word of mouth could carry Doom 3 past Doomsday overall for the year. This might be crazier than you saying Supergirl's gonna make $1 billion.
Facts. It's not happening. It is not. Oh, Fernando was the one that said Supergirl's making $1 billion. Oh, how's that working out for you, Fernando? It hasn't even passed Scary Movie yet.
He didn't know how much it was going to make. I'm going to kind of protect him in that, but yeah. Right now, let's see. Supergirl is not in the top 25 movies. Wow. Supergirl is number 27 at $108 million.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sheep Detective made $128 million.
That's crazy. Hold on. Before we get into these last couple comments, I gotta say something. Because I was on this stream I don't remember when it was, but someone was talking about how Sheep Detective, it's gonna be a good movie. And I clicked on my TV and I was like, oh, Sheep Detectives. I put that shit on and I was like, what the hell are we doing here? Are you guys just liking everything?
It was perfect for a family movie. You missed the rest of the context. It was a perfect family movie.
Yeah, because ain't no grown-ass man watching that crap. I was like, no, bro. What? No.
It's a perfect family movie. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna take my kids to go see Scream 7, and I'm not gonna go by myself in a movie theater to go see Sheep Detective. But it was perfect for a family movie.
I was like, nope, I'm good.
I also know I stand on business. I said Supergirl wouldn't make more than Black Widow, no matter how good or bad it was, and now it can't even beat the Marvels.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one, 100%.
So Minions was a surprise flop. I thought Minions was terrible.
Yeah, he didn't like it at all.
Yeah. So Moana ain't doing nothing. I don't know until we see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once I see how this first weekend, I haven't seen
weekend. Yeah, we got to see how the first weekend is. So
I called it. The Mandalorian was only making 350. Check the tape. I think you did check. I didn't think you did call that. I'm not gonna lie. I think you did call it.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of famous stuff is copied off of the Hulk, copied off of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Goku's basic Superman, Power Rangers, copy of Voltron. Well, DC was copied off of almost all the superheroes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Iron Man is just a bootleg Batman.
Yeah.
You can go character after character after character. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when it comes to like superhero and stuff like that, man, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much powers you can use, right? And once you get them all in there, then like Lobo is a copy off of Wolverine.
100%.
You know what I mean? So they all kind of copy each other. So,
all right, before we get out of here, I want to open my box real quick.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And yes, guys, so let me tell you something. All right, this is why I don't like America. Because I went and I sent out the package to Bryon, right? Of course, I had to pay my shipping fees or whatever. But a day later, I get an email from UPS telling me I need to pay $28.99 in taxes. And I was like, what? You damn tariffs. And Canadian money, $29.99 is almost another $40 Canadian. I was like, you mother effers.
All right, let's see what we got in here. Look at this.
T'Challa.
The real T'Challa. Not Tucson. I don't say Tucson on here. It's the real T'Challa. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is going right behind me. Look at this. This is who Storms, not Tucson.
I wanted to scratch out the name and put Tucson, to be honest with you. But I said I'm not going to ruin the box. I'm not going to do that.
I would have said return. Oh, that is fire. Alzo did a great job with that. He pays his bets. He paid up. He definitely did.
Yes. I need Jones. Pay my bets. Hint, hint. You know, I wasn't looking for a comic. I was like, I can't do a comic book because I'll be in here all day. And then I walked around and I said, okay, this is perfect. Black Panther. Got it. The only thing I was worried about is you having it already. But
nope.
You said
and this is perfect. I thought this was like, I saw it. I was like, yeah. But all right, so Collector did send a super chat. I didn't play a video for it, so I wanted to play something just for Collector to end this show. So I was looking for it, and we're going to play this video.
The hatred is strong in you, Nzo.
Really?
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Karka.
Really?
And also I'll give him this one.
Stop it. Get some help.
Franzo.
No, Collector, I don't have a package. He is sending me one, which I should get this week, and then I'll open it next our next show.
That's awesome. All right. Nzo has a big package. There's a lot of stuff in there. So I
can't wait. You're right. I do have a big package, but that's not talking about what I can deliver.
Oh my God. Guys, we have fallen off the rails. Obviously, we've been here too long. It's time for us to get out of here. Appreciate everyone in here, everyone in the chat. You guys are all awesome. You guys literally are the reason why we do this. But we got to get out of here. So we'll see you again next week. Peace.